Black Picasso cleaning up the sport of boxing, speaking facts over the gossip. Haters all up in the comments. I ain't here to be liked, but smash that like and noti button. We don't sugarcoat nothing, just healthy boxing discussions. Thriller, painting these pictures oh so vivid. Applying Duke, Coach K, that straight full court pressure. Only God could judge me, so tell these chumps ducking smoke. Remember one thing that the boxing guys don't like: ugly. Shout out Big Fish and everybody that joins the panel. For all my new supporters, sub to the channel. Like Floyd say, it's easy work. That bait jab with that left hook send them straight to sleep. Experts, we the experts. We never sugarcoat. Tune in to Black Picasso. Sit back, enjoy the show. Enjoy the show.
Now, before I get into what I'm about to get into, I just want to make sure that each and every one of you guys hit that like or dislike button. Don't forget to put some motherfucking Coach K, Duke, full court pressure on that sub button if you're new to the channel. And be sure to ring that noti bell so you can be notified via email each and every time your boy Thriller, a.k.a. Ham Rothstein, a.k.a. the Black Picasso, because I paint these pictures so vividly with my words on the sport of boxing whenever I feel like it. And once again, fight fans, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Now, first things first, man. I apologize, man. Your boy Thriller has been having technical difficulties all goddamn day. I've been bouncing from computer to computer, from my MacBook to my Windows, from my Windows back to my MacBook. My internet tripping, so I apologize if y'all couldn't hear me within the first, 2 to 3 minutes, man. But let me log into my YouTube shit so I can see what's what. Give me one quick second, y'all, because they trying to block me on my shit. Hold on, y'all. But hold on, y'all. Let me see something. Where is it at? Where is it at? Gmail. All right, hold on, y'all. I gotta log into my shit. I just got that. All right, hold on. Yeah, it's me. All right, bet. All right, so we should be good to go. Now, we just watched Kell Brook. Basically, hold on, let me take this shit out. All right, so Kell Brook just stopped Amir King Kong. And as I predicted, I said it was going to go 9 to 10 rounds, but honestly, what did he stop him in the 5th or 6th round? Something like that. I mean, he just basically dog walked him, beat the nigga down. He didn't throw anybody shots down low. Everything was just straight up top, from the check left hook to the looping straight right hand. Then he was throwing some right hooks in between, some uppercuts, you understand what I'm saying? And Amir Khan, he started off good in the first round, but as you can tell, he started to wear down. And basically, man, hey, Kell Brook had his way. I feel like Kell Brook is looking pretty good for a step-up fight for a nigga like Boots or maybe a Virgil Ortiz. But let me go ahead and drop the link, man, and let y'all come on and cook, man. I really ain't got too much to say about this fight. It is what it is. Kell Brook came out and dominated. He won in dramatic fashion. And he took it personal, man. He took this fight very fucking personal. But salute to everybody in the chat. Shout out to my nigga Bo. Shout out to WJ Luckett. What's popping? I apologize for me being late. Shout out to Mr. Maceo back in the building yet again. Salute, salute, salute. Shout out to Tax Tack. He said that Bud victory over Kell Brook looks good after seeing this. Big facts. Real big facts. Oh, shout out to Mr. Maceo. You live on the chat with the Black Picasso. Holla at me, fam.
What's going on, fam?
How you doing, kind sir?
I'm doing good, man. Good.
Go ahead. What's your take on the fight?
I think Khan came out a little too anxious, man. He should have paced himself. He talked all that shit that he wanted to get the knockout, but he should have just paced himself, because he was a better boxer. He got more speed, and see what Kell did. Kell just sat back and counterpunch the hell out of him.
Yeah, he's naturally the counterpuncher anyway.
So. He's the best counterpuncher. Like I said, Khan came out looking good in that first match. As long as he stayed on the outside, like I said, he went in more for the knockout. Kell wanted to knock him out. Khan wanted to knock him out. He got his ass knocked out though.
Yeah, I figured his jaw wouldn't be able to hold up, man. It's just, I mean, all his fights are the same way. He be looking good, and then all of a sudden he get caught, and then it's lights out.
Man, that nigga just ain't got no goddamn chin. That nigga might be a glass jaw with the Mike Tyson punch out.
Yeah. Glass jaw. That is a fact, man. That's why I couldn't ride with him, Mr. Maceo. I know everybody in the chat was
I
picking
wonder why
I was
I said,
probably being biased because he was working with the best, the number one pound for pound king, and Terrence Bud Crawford. But hey, man, Bud can't get in the ring and fight for him.
That's true. That's true. You asked a question earlier.
Yes, sir.
About the
Boots
and Kell Brook.
Yeah.
I
What you
think
think about that?
Kell Brook would be a damn good test for him.
I agree.
I mean, the way Kell looked, like I said, a lot of people underestimate Kell, but Kell got a chin. All except with Bud caught his ass with the eye.
Yeah.
But I would like to see can Boot take Kell power.
That's what I want to see because we know Boots can walk through some flush shots.
He don't walk through some shit.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
But see, Boots have like everybody say, Boots really haven't been tested yet. And he haven't been against somebody who was a counterpuncher yet.
Shit, an argument can be made. He ain't went up against no legitimate welterweight at 147. He's facing blown up lightweights.
He haven't. I mean, to be honest with you, he haven't been in nobody, man. I said when I was watching, yeah, you look good doing all the shit. But what you gonna do if somebody take it past the 6th round, dog?
Yeah.
That's what I want to see. Like I said, he never been past the 6th round.
Yeah. He could be a quick starter. We never know because he ain't been pushed to that limit yet. That's
right.
A hell of a point, Mr. Maceo.
And see, like I say, if he fight Bud, see, Bud gonna pace him. Bud gonna make his ass think. See, all the other fighters he fought, he ain't had to do no thinking.
Exactly.
Bud, Kell Brook, see, he'll make his ass think.
Yeah.
See, Kell Brook right now, even though he's up in the age, he's a veteran. He know all the tricks in the world, man.
Yeah. Yeah, Kell Brook is a damn good counterpuncher, and he got a little pop on the punches, and he got a good jab. So if he get his timing down, man, it could make for a good fight, a very interesting fight. Of course, I would pick Boots, but I wouldn't be surprised if he struggled.
I think he'll struggle. Like I said, with Kell, like I said, Kell got a good jab.
Yeah.
And he stick with that jab, and he can frustrate Boots' ass.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, he get Boots. I feel that the first fighter that take Boots to the later round, he ain't gonna know what to do.
Yeah, good point.
He ain't gonna know because he never been on territory. He never been that far out. So you're damn, I ain't got a joke out yet. I ain't never been that deep here. That's it.
Somebody else in the chat earlier during the live fight watch party also mentioned Keith Thurman versus Kell Brook. That'll be a hell of a fight too, Mr. Maceo.
Yeah, but I think Kell will stop his ass.
I think so too. I would Kell Brook. The way he was just hanging on Amir Khan's ass. Hell yeah.
Man, listen. But if you look at the way Kell looked in this fight, he was in damn good shape.
Yeah.
And he didn't get tired. He paced himself. I mean, he looked fresh the whole entire fight, man. I was like, shit, man.
See, this type of performance tonight is what I expected from a Keith Thurman last weekend. Or was that the weekend before? I can't even remember.
Weekend before last, that bullshit ass fight.
I expected for Keith Thurman to come out there and just dog walk Mario Barrios. And I get it. He hadn't fought in 931 days. But, nigga, you are the naturally bigger guy. You are a legitimate 147-pounder with all this so-called pop on your punches. And granted, he did rock him a few times, but he didn't finish the job. See, Kell Brook got this nigga up out of there. That's what I want to Keith Thurman to do.
Yeah. On some real, man.
But shout out to my boy Bo, man. You live on the chat with the Black Picasso. Holla at me, fam.
Hey, what's up, E3? What's up, NCO? How's it going?
Going good, kind sir. Did you enjoy the fight? Go ahead, break it down.
Man, to me, it was just like it was a slaughter. It was a slaughter, man. I think Amir Khan's best round was probably the second round. But you know what's so funny is, this build up to the fight, how Amir Khan was talking about Kell Brook got knocked out by a jab. But you looked at this fight, it looked like Amir Khan was put on wobbly legs by jabs.
Yeah,
like
he did.
Kell Brook jabbed out his ass. Amir Khan was just he had the stinky leg for real, man. I mean, he bounced ropes, man. I thought he was inventing a new dance or something.
For about a round and a half, Bo, to your point, he did have wobbly noodle legs. I agree. Go ahead.
Hell yeah, man. And Amir Khan, man, I don't know what to say about him, man. It might be time for him to either step down and do some 8-rounders or hang up the gloves or something, man. Because
I think it's time to hang it up, Bo. Not to cut you off, bro. He can't keep taking them flush shots to the jaw, bro. He got kids, he got a family. Like, come on, bro.
yeah, and you know, Kell Brook was upset because when they say he was chasing this fight for like 18 years. 18 years, couldn't even get the fight with him. You know what I'm saying? Because Amir Khan was like England's favorite son and whatnot. Kell Brook, you know what I'm saying, was on the outside looking in.
Yeah.
Like you notice how the crowd, when they introduced both fighters, Kell Brook was getting booed.
Yeah, he was getting booed. I noticed that. You're right, bro. That's fact.
And once he put the beat down on him, all of a sudden they was cheering for Kell Brook.
Yeah. Hey, yo, bro, to your point, Kell Brook was on this type of time right here. I said this with a lot. Do you remember this moment in the Last Dance when Mike was mad because they lost one of them games in the NBA Finals in 1998? That nigga was hot, boy. You could have fried some bacon on that nigga. Look at him. Look at him. Look at the GOAT. Look at that nigga, man. Hey, Kell Brook took that shit personal, fam. That's why I roll with him, man. I said, look, man, hey, he got a lot of fucking vitriol for Amir Khan for whatever reason. Maybe it's to your point, he was second fiddle to him his whole life. I don't know, but the man showed up and showed out tonight. I was impressed.
Oh yeah, man. He did a man, and another thing, like he went to the body like when they tie up, but you could tell he was head hunting a lot.
Oh yeah.
He was really that pissed off at him. He like, man, I just want to knock his head off and shit.
Yeah, he was trying to knock that boy head off, man. I said the two punches of the night was going to be that straight right hand and that check left hook. And then he was even mixing in the uppercut with it too.
Oh
he was trying to get that nigga up out of there, Bo.
Hell yeah.
That was a good ass fight. I enjoyed that shit. Hey, Mr. Macy, I think you got an echo, sir.
I'm still echoing?
Yeah. It sounds like you echoing.
Oh, okay then. That's why I stepped out of one time. The first time I had a little bad echo.
When you was just on earlier, but now you got an echo. I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah,
but log out and log back in.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it again, Doc.
Yes, sir. Okay.
He must be on a Bluetooth or something.
Hey, yo, shout out to Retro Boxing and Documentaries, man. I see you. Salute to the GOAT up in this bitch. He said that right hand was Khan's problem. Big facts. Yeah, man, that chocolate brownie, man, that shit was hot, fresh about the oven. Blood, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I forgot about
that nigga, Bo.
I forgot about those chocolate brownies, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, fresh out the oven, hot and ready. I wonder what you think he put that shit on, 350 or 400? I don't know.
He might have put it on 450, to be honest with you. He said, I'm a bake his ass tonight.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my nigga WJ. He said, if Barrios made Keith spit out his mouthpiece, he can't handle them chocolate brownies. Yeah, man, I agree. I would lean towards Kell Brook in that fight. That's just me.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I would like to see the Keith Brook. I mean, I said Keith Brook. Kell Brook versus Keith Thurman.
Yeah,
I would like to see that fight, man.
That's a good ass fight. See, if Keith Thurman would have came back and fought a nigga like that, then I would have been like, all right, you working your way back in the ranks, but for him to fight a Mario Barrios, I'm like, come on, bro. Yeah, and then for you not to stop him, bro. Like his performance, even though he won all 12 rounds, really, I mean, you can make an argument. He wasn't that impressive because I wanted him to stop him.
Yeah, I got to go back and actually watch that fight because when I was watching it, I was sitting up there trying to get it off of the joints off of Facebook streaming. You got to keep bouncing from one room to the next because them joints keep getting shut down. So I ain't get a good look at it, but I'm gonna go back and watch that fight though, man.
Yeah, but Ron said Khan Chin is complete trash. I agree.
Oh yeah,
that's his Achilles heel. Go ahead, Bo. My bad, fam.
Nah, you good, man. But yeah, man, I would like to definitely see that fight, man. I'm happy for Kell Brook, man, because I know a lot of people were making videos really just to slant Bud Crawford by trying to say Kell Brook was washed up by the time Bud fought him. But they tend to ignore the fact that Kell Brook, went up 2 weight classes, come back down, not only being weight drained within 7-8 months, coming off a brutal beating, and coming off of surgery just to get in the ring with Errol Spence.
Yeah, he don't get enough credit for doing that, moving up the 2 weight classes to fight Triple G, and then, like you said, 8 to 9 months, you turn around and fight at Errol Spence. Like, come on, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And then the argument could be made. He was up in both of them fucking fights when you look at it.
Yeah, he was.
And possibly the Bud fight. And possibly the Bud. So all the fights is not like he just got washed. Like all of his fights was competitive.
Right, exactly. I mean, he was doing his thing. He was doing his thing in all 3 fights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm happy for him. I mean, it would be a good step up fight for Boots as well. I think Boots got to. I like Boots, man, but I think he has to tighten up on that defense, man. He got that one blind spot.
Yeah, he leave his chin straight up in the air whenever he on the inside, because he like to let his hands go on the inside. I noticed that too. But Blood said a jab at the beginning of the final round nearly ended it. Yeah, I saw that shit. And that jab over the right hand, over the top with the right hand, caught that nigga flush. I'm surprised he took that, honestly.
Yeah, I mean the way he was getting wobble around that ring, I'm surprised it even went that long, man. Because after the first round, man, I was like, damn, this dude about to end it in the first round, and I'm really surprised it lasted 6.
I think it only lasted that long because Kell, like you said, was head hunting. He wasn't throwing nothing to the body. I think if he would have went to the body early on, like Tim Bradley was saying, he would have slowed them fucking legs down. That nigga was on his bike. That nigga was definitely on his bike. Hey, yo, man, make sure y'all hit that like button. I got about 20-some people in here with 16 likes. Please hit that like button. Please. But hey, yo, the link in the chat if somebody else want to come on and rock with us, man.
Oh, I see Lenore back in the building.
Oh, yeah, he back in the building?
Yeah.
Where that nigga at, man?
Man. he trying to throw shade at Bud Crawford, talking about is that what Bud taught Amir Khan?
Yeah. That's definitely Lenore. Retro said he was timing the right hand over Khan's jab. Facts. Yes, sir. I agree. I totally agree. Sanctus said, damn, Khan always look like Bambi on ice when he gets hit with a decent jab. Yeah, that nigga legs got a little stiff. I was like, God damn, that nigga, hey, man. Yeah, Amir Khan, he need to go ahead and hang it up, bro. Because he probably got a career in broadcasting. What you think, Bo?
Who, Amir Khan?
Yeah, Amir Khan.
Either that or probably the best dancer in England or something, man. The way he be wobbling, man. The best dancer out there and whatnot.
Yeah, I don't want to see that dude get hurt, man. He didn't got hit with some big shots against some big time fighters. So, yeah, I think it's time for him to call it quits. I genuinely don't think there's anybody at 147 he can beat. Nobody. Not anybody that's a C level. No.
All right.
Yeah, okay. You talking about him. Shout out to the boxing guy, man. He said, so that's what Bud taught Amir Khan. Yeah, man. I guess so. Shout out to my nigga VC. I see you in the building. Salute. Blood said he was running from them chocolate brownies like he was a diabetic. Hell yeah, man. He was dinging on that boy. Yeah, the ref seen enough, Blood. That was a beatdown, bro. That was a beatdown, bro. That shit got ugly.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, that shit wasn't even close. I mean, he put up a better performance against Canelo than he did Kell Brook.
I agree. Bud beat the shit out of him like that too, though. Bud was tearing his ass up with them counter body shots. Oh my God. Yeah, man. So yeah, I think it's about time for Amir Khan to hang it up. But I would love to see Kell Brook up against like Boots or Virgil. Or maybe even a Keith Thurman or some shit like that, man. I want to see him get back up in the mix to see what he got left. He's pretty damn obvious. He got something left in the tank, bro.
I think he still has something left in the tank. The only problem with him is can his eyes actually hold up?
Exactly. But see, that's why I picked him against Amir Khan, because I feel like Amir Khan didn't have enough power to fuck one of them eyes up. That's really the main reason why I picked him over Amir Khan. Because I didn't think Amir Khan had enough pop on his punches to fuck his eye up. That's just my opinion, though. Shout out to my nigga Joe Cool, man. He said, what up, fam? What's popping? I see you. Hyphy said Amir would be broadcasting on Sky Sports, talking about I was known as having a great chin by all my peers. Yeah, man. Sanctus said WJ is tough seeing a guy you support getting done like that. Hope he can say something to make Amir walk away. Not end well if he continues fighting. Yeah, man. He said to walk. Yeah, I knew what you was trying to say, Saint. Salute. Yeah, man. I think it's time for him to hang it up, bro.
Yeah, Amir Khan too, man. His problem is he keep pulling straight back. That's how he was getting caught those right hands. Like they mixed it up and he pulled straight back. You would think after being on the Olympic team, you know what I'm saying, you'd have learned something from then. But he keep making the same mistakes over and over. I don't even know if Bo Mack can even fix this dude.
It's pretty obvious because wasn't he with what's his name? Virgil Hunter before
Yeah,
Bo Mack? So
exactly.
I mean, so those are two hell of like great trainers. So at the end of the day, man, it's him. Like you can keep bouncing around from trainer to trainer, but if your fundamentals ain't right, bro, it's on the fighter. It ain't really on the trainer, in my opinion.
Exactly.
So yeah, man, he been doing all that soul searching, man. That shit ain't working. So that just goes to show, like, nigga, it's time to hang it up, bro. Don't nobody want to see you get knocked out cold again, like you got knocked out by fucking Canelo. We don't want to see that shit, Amir Khan. Just let it go, my brother. It's a wrap, bro. I'm pretty sure you made well enough money. You got your family, you got beautiful kids, you got your wife now. Like, just hang it up, bro. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
They do got a rematch clause. I forgot.
Who that?
That if Amir Khan loses, there's a rematch clause in it.
For what? They ain't even got no belt.
I don't even. But you know, he's the face of England, I guess.
Oh, okay. So with that being said, do you think he'll fight him again?
I think so, that. Man. I think he will because if you look at that purse, both of them got paid handsomely.
How much they make? I ain't
like
even
$5 million.
Oh wow, damn. Okay, yeah. I'll come back and fight again for $5 million too. Fucking right. Damn. Yeah, I think the people over there will pay for that fight too. So you might be on to something with that, Bowl and Mr. Maceo. I didn't know they had a rematch clause. So really, it's on Amir Khan. I'm pretty sure Kell Brook ain't gonna turn down that big payday. That nigga fought like a dog tonight. I like the performance. God damn. Walking that nigga ass down, boy. That's true.
Yo, he had no respect for that man, power, nothing, just walked through all of his shit.
Yeah. So let me ask you something, Bo. Let's transition to Canelo. In your heart of hearts, what do you feel like, well, as a fan, what deal do you want to see Canelo take? Do you want to see him roll with the PBC deal to fight Benavidez and fucking Charlo, or do you want to see him go with the zone and match room with Eddie Hearn and take that Dimitri Bivol and Triple G deal?
I don't think he can really go wrong with any deal because Bivol is. I think Bivol is better than Charlo, to be honest with you, man.
Oh yes, absolutely.
He's a monster. He's just not known, you know.
Yeah,
but I watch a lot of his fights. The dude could fight. I know. I guess David Benavidez kind of threw a little shade at him, saying like,
"What did he say?"
He was saying like, "Yeah, you know, before he hits hard, like he hits hard and everything, but you know, we sparred, and you know, once you get his timing down, he'd be easy meat." That's basically what he was saying. I mean, he didn't say those exact words, but he was saying he'd be easy for Canelo.
Damn. Okay, so David Benavidez think he like that, huh?
Yeah, but you know, I think overall, like the hardest route would be the PBC route, just because you got David Benavidez. But to me, I think Bivol is better than both of them. And I just think Triple G at this point of his career he's not the same guy. You know, he's just on a decline.
Yeah, he not. But one thing we know about Triple G, that motherfucker can take a punch. He can take a punch, and we know he ain't gonna back down from Canelo. Now he may get stopped this third time around, like my big bro mosquito spray always say. But you know what? I ain't gonna be mad at none of them fights, bro. Honestly, I'm not. Whichever way he decide to go, I'm gonna enjoy all them fights, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
Damn, mosquito spray was just up in this bitch. He dropped off.
He dropped off too.
Yeah, click on that link, y'all. Let me post the link in the chat again. Somebody want to come on and rock with us. But yeah, man, as a fan of Canelo that want to kind of see the bullshit ass narratives get killed, I want to see him take the PBC deal, honestly. Because you know me, I don't like Jamal Charlo at all. So I wouldn't mind seeing Canelo knock his fucking blonde tips off his fucking head, right? And then, of course, I'm a David Benavidez fan as well. So I would love to see how that stylistically, how that matchup would play, because I don't think David Benavidez is going to back down from Canelo. I think he's going to come forward. I think Canelo is going to come forward. I want to see if David Benavidez is going to be able to establish his range and use his jab to keep Canelo up off of him. But on the flip side, I want to know if David Benavidez is going to have the legs and the defense to stave Canelo off of him from the fucking left hooks to the body. Because I don't know how his body gonna hold up. What you think?
I think if it get into a slugfest, that'd be an absolute mistake for Canelo. Because David Benavidez can't fight on the inside, and he has the quicker hands and everything. I think Canelo's best chance of beating David Benavidez is countering him. He got a counter punch. I'm not saying like don't mix it up, but he definitely got to do more counter punching against David Benavidez.
I feel you. Hey, yo, Mosquito Spray, you live on the chat with the Black Picasso. Holla at me, fam.
E3, what's happening?
What's popping, man? How are you?
Pretty good. Chilling on it, man. What's up, Bo?
What up, Mosquito Spray?
Chilling, man. I'm a little late to the party, man. So I overheard y'all talking about Benavidez and Canelo. I see the title about the Khan and Brook thing, man.
Yeah, we started talking about Kell Brook and Amir Khan. What were your thoughts on that fight?
Man, I mean, it just nobody that can help Khan in that glass chin, man. I mean, about every other time Brook hit him, touched him real tough, his legs straightened up on him. It just that chin, man. It just, oh man, it was just a matter of time. You could see it, and Brook knew it. He was walking him down, kind of how Triple G was walking him down. Once he realized, he couldn't hurt him or whatever.
Yeah.
When he, stopped Brook, they both. I think they both should retire. Khan, because he, we see what happened to him, and Brook, just a good way to end your career. Go against, knocking down your rival like that. Like, pretty much like Andre Ward said, go out on top,
Yeah.
But
yeah,
then
what are your thoughts
about
that Canelo situation? Which deal do you want him to take? Do you want him to go to PBC route to fight Charlo and Benavidez, or do you want him to go with DAZN and Matchroom for Bivol and Triple G? Your thoughts, Mosquito Spray?
I think it'd be better for boxing if he went with Matchroom them, and fought Bivol and Triple G, for the simple fact that it wouldn't give PBC any more excuses, as far as, we don't have the money for the Crawford. It would expose that shit, because everybody know it don't take the 20-25 million at the most to make that fight.
Yeah.
And if you got 100 million to get to this man for 2 fights, take one quarter of that and make the biggest fight in boxing, so we can go and get this shit over with. You know what I'm saying? And so I think it's better for boxing if he takes, goes the other route. That way it's a clear path, because basically, man, it's like the guy trying to find every single roadblock they can, we don't have the money, we don't owe, it was Bob Earl, and not then the 60-40 and all that bullshit or whatever. So just remove all barriers and make the motherfucker stand in the middle of the street butt naked and see what they gonna do.
Already. Hey, yo, let me go out to Joe Cool. You live on the chat with the Black Picasso. Holla at me, fam.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Doing good.
Hey,
man.
what's up?
What's going on, man?
All right, man. This fight was tailor-made for Kell Brook. He made it look so easy, man. And Amir Khan can't fight going backwards, man. And he dropped his arms a lot. Once he get hit, he don't. He's done.
Joe Cool. I don't know what happened, bro. What you say? Repeat that again.
Like you cut out.
Oh, I was just saying that he's tailor-made for Kell Brook. Kell Brook made it easy, and he can't fight going backwards neither. And his defense is predictable, and he need to retire.
Man,
he just need to retire.
What defense?
I know, right?
Yeah, not Kell, bro. Amir Khan trash right now, bro.
Yeah, man. I mean, he drops his arms a lot. His arms get dropped a lot. I'm like, dang, boy, he don't defend himself. He just done.
Yeah, Bomac can't fix that, man.
No,
that's a fundamental flaw.
Right. Cause he fight like that every fight. He's like that every time.
Yeah.
But,
it seems like all his fights go the same way, y'all. Like he'll be looking good, and then he just gas out, and then ultimately he end up getting caught.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the problem is for seconds at a time he loses focus, and he always like in the Canelo fight, and that's all it takes at these elite levels, man, and these championship levels. And especially you can't, your chin can't hold up. You bring your jab back low, and Brook just coming over the top with the right hand, or and then he was moving and dropping. He dropping the shit out of his hand. That shit was crazy, man. And then
I don't get it, man.
He had a lot
After
of
all the time,
unnecessary movement too, in my opinion.
yeah, he wasted. Yeah, in that first round, he wasted a lot of energy, man. It was nervous energy,
Yeah,
and Brook was keeping
somebody
that
said that.
mental
Maceo
pressure
said
on
that.
him. Yeah, that mental pressure will make you tired too. Because Brook was just walking forward. I guess Khan couldn't hurt him. Brook didn't give a damn about his power. He was walking down and beating on him, man. And Khan, he hop around like a hog and shit. Motherfucking legs straightening over every time he get touched. It was crazy.
And he didn't go to the body a lot neither, man. He ain't try to go. I'm like,
he was head hunting, bro. He was trying to fuck that boy up. He was trying to get him up out of there.
Yeah, him hold him behind the head, upcut him.
Yeah, that shit.
I know Bo like well, he ain't Bud, so I'm good.
Yeah. Hey, yo, General Big Fish.
Hey, what's up, fellas? What's going on?
What's up, man?
Fish, what's happening?
You feeling, man?
Oh man, just tripping that out for the sleep experts.
Yeah. He took a trip, man. Go ahead.
Hey, mosquito. Hey, E Thriller mosquito spray asked me last night what I thought was gonna happen today. I'm like, man, come on, bro.
So what was your response? Who did you pick?
Super sleep experts discount, 99% off. Kell Brook.
Okay. Yeah, I picked Kell Brook too, bro.
Yeah,
I said 9 or 10 rounds though.
Man,
that dude Amir Khan went dancing with the stars.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. This is in the first round. You know what I'm saying? Like immediately start hurting this dude.
Immediately.
It's almost like Kell Brook fought with a chip on his shoulder too. He's like, man, this fight should have been going on years ago. I'm gonna go ahead and beat this dude and prove a point that this should have happened a long time ago.
Yo, cool. I said this earlier, bro. He was on this type of time. I don't know if you remember this moment on The Last Dance.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeffrey was hot after losing that game. Them niggas was talking shit.
Yeah,
man. Kell Brook, he was on this type of time. He was on GOAT time. Hey, yo, shout out to South Central, man. What's poppin'?
Yo, E, what's going on?
What's good, man? How are you, fam?
I'm good, man. Yeah, I'm still at work. But when I just looked at the highlights. When I seen my boy Kell did that, I was like, you know what? Where E Thriller at?
Why you looking for me? Well, I mean, what I do?
You know what I'm saying? No, you ain't do nothing to say. I knew you was gonna be talking about it.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? Where E at? Because now I'm ready to talk.
Yeah, so what's your thoughts, man? Did he look good to you? I mean, talk to me. Go ahead. Floor is yours.
I mean, I guess I'm happy about it. You know what I mean? I'm saying like he did what I guess per se nobody else did. I mean, like Terrence did it, but like he quit on the stool. Yeah. So besides that, matter of fact, I'll take that back because Danny didn't knock him out. All I'm saying, Canelo knocked him out too. All right, so what I'm saying is though, I'm saying Khan had it coming though. Khan had it coming.
Yeah.
And he was training with Terrence and shit like that, and that's cool and all. Terrence is a good dude, but this ain't on Terrence. This is on Khan. Khan just got a glass chin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I've been saying, man,
like Glass Joe
can't get in the ring and fight for the nigga, man. So
yeah, but listen, I fuck with Kell. I believe if Kell didn't do no dumb stuff and like move up to fight GGG, he would have been like a solid champion in the welterweight division right now. I feel like he still would have been somebody to walk through. You know what I mean? I'm not saying like nobody beats him, but I mean, this dude, he's a serious threat. I mean, he beat Sean Porter. He was the first person to beat Sean Porter. You know what I mean? So
yeah. I mean, it would have been very interesting to see. To your point, you know, how would that fight have went with him and Earl had he not already had a damaged eye?
Yeah, I'm telling you, he was beating. Was he not beating Earl's ass a little bit?
I had him up on the scorecards, and I was cheering for Earl at the time. But yeah, I had him at yeah, I was an Earl fan at the time. Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
I would too at the time.
Brand new big bro. Come on now. I used to like Earl, bro. Hey man, you know what happened? He started ducking, shucking the job.
June 9th, 2018 happened.
Don't go down this dark alley again.
You asked me a question.
General Big Fish.
It was
Big
proven
Fish.
that it wasn't no duck. Terrence Crawford told y'all.
June 9th.
Don't get me started.
That nigga got a
June
lawsuit.
9th, 2018 happened. That's the day Crawford took that belt from Jeff Horn. That's what happened.
Hey, mosquito spray. You already told me Earl Spence stepped on your shoes at the club and didn't say excuse me. That's what. Why you
Oh,
like?
no.
Yeah, they would have made me mad.
Know, but
yeah.
that's a whole nother conversation though, because we all know that we already know who's the top dog right now is Bud. We already know that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Say that again, Fi. Say that one more time. For
I'm
General
just saying,
Big Fish.
listen, for everybody in the back and everybody in the front. Now I'm saying Picasso way, we're painting pictures. Shout out to my man E3. Yeah, Bud, that's that dude right there. Top dog.
How?
Pound for pound.
Best fighter in the world.
You say how?
Yeah, how? What happened to Canelo? Canelo retired?
Man, Canelo fighting McAboo and shit.
What? What?
He said Canelo fight McAboo.
Canelo wants to fight McAboo.
Who was that?
So, listen, I got on E's ass. I got on no. Nah, yo, E, cause E knows.
Don't throw me in this shit, man. Don't put me in this shit. Go ahead, make your point. Go ahead.
Listen, he's a solid ass fighter. We all know that. But for some reason, after he took those losses to Mayweather, one to GGG, he's not trying to be in no. And Laura, matter of fact, and Laura, he ain't trying to really be in no crazy fights, man. And that's real shit. I mean, you can talk about who he talked about fighting, but look at his last fights. He ain't fighting.
Pause. That's what Buzz does. He just talks about who he wants to fight.
Oh, shit.
But hold on. Who is speaking right now? Who is this? I can't see the screen. Who is this speaking right now?
That's General Big Fish, man.
Oh, bro, you talking about Bud?
The lead arrow section. He the lead arrow section.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I listen, man.
Hey, I'm gonna sue your ass, mosquito spray. That's blasphemy.
hey, General Big Fish going for that Lenore
title. Hey, we can't say that to them, man. They're aerosexuals, man.
Hey, man, I don't know if you know this or not,
What are you?
General Big Fish like to move the goalpost just like all the other Earl-sexuals, bro. Because he was saying once Bud beat Sean Porter, he would give him credit, only to double back and say Sean Porter was a punching bag. And he had one foot in and one foot out.
Hold on.
In that case, what was Sean Porter when he fought him?
No, E.
Earl
That's what I'm saying. Hold on. I ain't mean to cut you off. I don't mean to cut you off. But yo,
you good.
I'm saying E Thriller.
Yes, sir.
Yo, how did you see that fight with Errol Spence and Sean Porter? How did you see that fight?
I thought it was a close fight. I had it a tie until Earl landed that knockdown in what was that, round 10?
Yeah, it was some bullshit. I ain't like that.
11, round 11. Okay, yeah, one of them rounds. Yeah, the knockdown won him the fight, bro. But it was close.
So how did you look at it? But how did you look at the Terrence Crawford and Sean Porter fight?
I had it 6 rounds to 3. I thought Bud was basically torn with the dude, bro.
He didn't want to knock him out, right? They cool. He didn't want to knock him out. That's how I look at it. I feel like he didn't want to knock him out, but then when he said that he was down on the scorecard, he was like, all right, look, Sean, we ain't friends no more type shit.
Yeah, he turned it up on that boy, man. He shift
gears on him.
The fact that he could do that on cue, man, was brilliant. You know what I'm saying?
It was like only
why he didn't do that shit in the first round? That would have been.
You heard
because he a slow starter. He a slow starter.
That's it, man. They say he was toying with him.
He said it was not brilliant. What? Come on, bro.
You know what Earl's
nobody else stopped Sean Porter, but now it's not brilliant. Come on,
it's not.
He not only did he stop him, big bro. He retired him.
Thriller.
Yes, sir.
Mosquito Spray just said right on cue. He stopped him when they said he was down on the card. That was brilliant. No, what would have been brilliant if the bell would have rung, he would knock his ass out there.
Everybody know in the chat, bro. But it takes about 3 to 4 rounds before he downloads the data, bro.
It was a close fight until he knocked him out.
So crazy though, General.
Y'all won't tell it like it is. It was a close fight up until the knockout. That
6
that
rounds to
Even that-
3.
Hey,
Okay.
General Big
So
Fish.
so 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 he was having
that's your card.
Hey, General Big Fish.
Yeah.
You know, Errol Spence got a knockdown, and it was still a close ass fight. So
Yep.
yeah.
Earl, can he was
In that case, why
Errol was
couldn't he knock
getting
him out?
his ass
Why
beat.
couldn't Earl knock him out though? Why couldn't Earl knock him out? Explain that.
Errol was
Why
getting
didn't he
his
knock him
ass
out?
beat.
Called
Errol was getting his
resistance.
ass whooped.
Resistance.
Yeah,
What that
he
mean?
resisted the knockout. That's why he didn't knock him out.
He what? He did what now?
He didn't allow him to knock him out. That's why he didn't knock him out.
Oh,
Well,
man.
ain't Spence
Nah,
supposed to be cold? Ain't Spence supposed to be cold though?
Hey,
Ain't he supposed to be
he was
cold?
a champion. He was a champion at the time Spence fought him. When Terrence
What that
Crawford
mean?
fought him, he was a defeated champion. So
wow.
a
That's what we
former
doing.
champion. So
That's what
he
we
wasn't the
doing.
same. He didn't have the same
I
confidence.
swear, but
He
they
was
be
looking
looking
I
at
guess
for
we can
one
say
more.
that about Danny
He
Garcia.
was
I guess
looking
we
for
can say
one
that
more.
about Sean as well, because Sean was defeated. He lost to Keith Thurman
And he didn't
before
even.
Earl fought him.
His dad threw the towel in, man.
But why? Why was that? Why did he throw the
Because
towel
they
in?
was in it
Because
for
he was
one more.
getting dinged
They was in
on.
it for the check. That's why.
Oh shit,
He
man.
wasn't
Yo,
saying that before the fight.
Yo, all right. So I just want to say something real quick though. All right,
Do that,
I know how long you been. I don't know how long you been live, right? It's been some time though, real quick. It's been some time you've been live already. Like it's been like a good hour or so, or what?
Oh, you talking about me? How long? It's been about 45 minutes, bro. Go ahead.
All right, cool. So I mean, we talked about it, right? And we still gonna put our inputs on it, but I wanted to just the guy a chance to the other time. What did y'all think about the whole Thurman thing? About him, you know what I mean, beating Barrios, about him in the division.
That was a sparring session, man. That fight wasn't good. Everybody knew he was gonna beat him, man. That
But
fight was pointless.
the way he beat him though, off of ring rust though.
He should have
I don't
knocked him
give a
out.
flying fuck.
I
Talking
don't
about
see.
Mario Barrios. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
bro.
I don't see Thurman. I don't see him as a champion again at 47. He
Nah,
can't beat. I don't see him beating Spence, Crawford, or even Ennis at this point.
He should have
exactly.
stopped Mario Barrios, bro.
We gotta
Let's be
see.
honest.
We gotta see Ennis do something because you know what, Ennis he can
Yeah,
talk
that's
a
true.
lot, but I don't see him fight nobody yet.
I
You know
agree
what I'm
with you on
saying?
that. Definitely.
You
And
know
the
what I'm
thing about
saying?
it, Ennis
Yeah,
wasn't even mentioned until Bud started winning, and when he beat Porter, everybody talk about Ennis. It's like y'all want to talk about Ennis before that.
yeah.
So I'm
No,
like,
Ennis talking about he want to fight Bud, but we know damn well that's a lie. He don't want no
I
parts
don't
of
even
Bud.
remember. And it said he want to fight, but he
Technically, he
kept calling out.
He don't want to
technically
fight
he
Bud.
said he wanted to fight
How
Spence
you
first.
know he lying? How
And
do you
then
know
niggas
that?
started gassing him
It's
up and
called
started
clout
putting Bud
chasers.
name out there. So he like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna run with that too.
It's called
Which
clout
I
right.
ain't knocking
chasers.
him. Fuck it. Get
See,
your ass
But
over
basically
there.
what
nobody said he
happened.
got to fight Spence. Didn't nobody say,
We
why
seen
he just
Ryan
fight Spence?
Kardashian. We seen Ryan Kardashian. It's called clout chasers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He breaking up.
That is clout chasing, man.
Go
Yep.
ahead, y'all. I got to run to the restroom. Go ahead, y'all.
All right.
Nah, man.
Yeah.
Nah.
So my thing with this though is Ennis, you know, it's the Spence fans that's trying to put Ennis against Bud
Right.
because when Ennis was Spence, you know, looking to be his mandatory, that's when Spence, you know, he went 0-30, started negotiating behind the scenes to get with Ugas, pay that step aside money, and now that he got that fight with Ugas, now the Spence fans like, yo, Bud should fight Ennis.
But you know what's crazy? I think. Listen, I don't fuck with Errol, but I give him respect. I think he beats Ennis too. I think Ennis, like I said, is a cloud chaser. He ain't on that level yet. He's not. Like the top, though. I don't see Ennis beating Thurman, Spence, or Bud. Anybody? I don't think he beat Sean. I think Sean give it to Ennis. That's real
You don't
shit.
think he'll
Man,
beat? You don't think
man,
he'll beat Thurman?
Man, he'll beat
Thurman,
the hell
man,
out of Sean
Thurman,
Porter.
hey,
Y'all crazy.
What you crazy?
Thurman,
See, y'all
Thurman,
disrespecting Sean Porter, bro. Listen,
Thurman's body is like
let me say
Amir
one
Khan's
thing.
chin.
Let me say one
Exactly.
thing.
You hit him in that body, he done. He gonna
Let me say
run.
one thing. Let me say one thing. Just because these guys is willing to fight each other and willing to lose doesn't mean they're bums. Just because Sean Porter was willing to fight the best and lost to the best, don't mean he's a bum.
I didn't say he was a bum. I
There's a lot
said
of
he
people that
will
can't
get
listen.
fucked
Ennis is
up by
not fucking with
boots.
Sean. Sean still can fight though. Sean
He'll
beat
get
Ugas.
fucked up by boots.
Sean beat Ugas. And Ugas ain't a bum. And I think Ugas might give Errol Spence a run for his money. It's all about matchups, man. Style make matches, man.
Yeah, Sean beat Ugas, but to be honest, I thought Ugas won that fight, man. I
It
thought
was
Ugas
close.
beat Sean Porter.
Yeah,
It was
Ugas
close.
dropped Sean Porter, and the referee didn't even call it.
right.
It was close. I ain't gonna lie. It was close.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But
Sean. The one thing about Sean Porter, he's gonna be in a fight. That's the one thing I can say about Sean Porter. He brings the fight. Might not win the big ones, but he brings the fight though.
Every
I mean,
time.
he
And
was
it'll
the
be very
champion. He was the
interesting.
champion.
I heard y'all was talking about Sean Porter versus Boots. It'll be very interesting to see how that fight plays out because one thing we know about Sean Porter, he's going to make you fight on the inside at times. I want to see if Boots can handle it, me personally, because I think that's one of the weaknesses in this game. He leave his chin straight up in there on the inside.
So you think when he fought when Porter fought Earl, you think he took him out of his comfort zone as far as fighting him close like they did?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
He was very uncomfortable.
Errol didn't have a choice but to fight Sean
Man.
Porter. He don't have the skills right there. He ain't got the footwork.
God.
Because you remember, hey, the same shit he was doing to Earl, he was trying to do to Bud, right? Bud would just olay his ass every time. He would just slip to the right, it would just roll to the right, slip on out, and get back to the center of the ring all fucking night.
Bud got to watch
Now
good
also
tape.
Sean had Errol's footwork off crazy too. Like Earl was stumbling and shit, falling into the ropes.
Losing his balance. Yeah.
He couldn't.
He can't fight on the back foot.
Yeah, he
That's
didn't,
a fact.
he didn't know what my bad Porter was coming with. So you talking about Ennis? Somebody's not seasoned all the way. I don't downplay Ennis, but I mean, we know what he's doing. He's doing what everybody else does. Now, I mean,
Hold on, y'all. We got 36 people up in here with 23 likes. Can y'all please hit the fucking like button? Please, pretty please. Go ahead, fellas.
Hey, so I just want to get this straight. Y'all don't want to see no Terrence Crawford fight nobody except for Earl Spence.
Yeah.
Anybody saying Boots or
Yes.
anybody else is blessed.
Yes.
Oh no! Why y'all
Nope,
want him
nope,
to fight him? Why
nope.
y'all?
We want to see the
Bud versus
best
Spence.
go up against the best.
Right.
Hey,
That's
see, one
it.
thing,
Ain't no need to
No
sugarcoat it.
substitutions.
Ain't no
Hey,
need to
one thing
sugarcoat
we
it,
do
man.
know-
Why
And
you
after
scared,
that,
big
they can
fish?
do
Why
what
you
they want to
scared?
do after that. I don't care.
Bud Spence.
Yo, the one thing we do know about the Spence fans, y'all trying to ease off of Spence bandwagon and slide onto the Boots bandwagon because y'all know y'all boys going down.
Ooh.
Yep.
That is
Spence fans got to
that
realize he need to get off that bottle too, man. He need to stop drinking so much because you still do it.
Oh
Nah.
yeah.
But nah, see, I think
Man, that's gossip right
I
there.
think
Nah, he
Spence
drinks.
beats
God.
He
Boots, though.
still drinks. He need to stop
Man,
that.
I think-
That's what's messing him up.
No shit like that. Yeah.
He need to stop
Big
doing
fish.
that, man.
Nah,
Big
but
fish, that
I
ain't
think
gossip.
Spence beats Boots though. I
You
think
said
Spence
what?
beats
Who was that?
Boots. I think Spence beats
Yeah.
Boots. To be honest, like I ain't gonna downplay Spence. I don't like him, but I think he beats Ennis.
Yeah, I say the same thing until I see different. I ain't
Like
Right.
saying nothing.
I ain't see.
You know
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Well, I
not
want
gonna
to
give him
see. I
that.
want to see Ennis versus Ortiz. I want to see that. Let
Well,
them
you know
fight.
why that's not going to happen. Oscar ain't about to let that happen anytime
Nah.
soon. No,
Hey,
you
hey,
quit
hey,
saying
hey,
that.
hey,
That shit
hey,
ain't
y'all,
going to happen for
hey, y'all,
another 10 years.
tell me what y'all would think about this right here,
Yes, sir.
based on what we just saw. I know he's on his way out or whatever, but could be a good test. What y'all think about Enos versus Kell Brook?
I said that earlier, Mosquito.
That'd be a good one.
I said that during the watch party and at the beginning of this live stream. I agree. I think that's a hell of a fight, a step up fight.
Yeah,
I got the special K.
you got special cake, land of chocolate bar.
Chocolate brownie, man. Hey, what you think about this mosquito spray? What about Kell Brook versus Keith Thurman?
Oh, hey, chill out.
I said
that one, too.
Y'all can't even
Ooh,
finish that. Chill out. Just let that go.
ooh,
That's a good
Let
one,
that
too.
go.
I'm gonna
That's
pick
a
Kell
good
Brook.
matchup.
That's
I
who he
think
should have
Brook
called
caught
out
you,
after this fight. He should have
Hey,
called out
hey,
Keith Thurman.
Yeah, that'll
yeah,
be a good ass fight.
I got Brook in
Chill
that
out,
fight.
man.
Me too.
Chill out, man.
Why
Yo,
you
E, why you gotta say all that, man? It's not even like that.
Go straight to the body.
So do y'all think Amir Khan gonna take that rematch clause?
He
No.
better not.
He need to retire.
Hell
Not
no.
5
retire.
million, he might. They made 5 million. He might.
Yeah, they made $5 million.
Man, but the thing about it, man, from a physical standpoint, and more importantly, physical because of what happened, but the psychological standpoint of it now, he
Yeah,
knows what got done to him this time. He put his best foot forward, man. He went down there with Nebraska and all that.
yeah.
It ain't nothing more he can do, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
He done been with every trainer, man. He been with Freddie Roach, Virgil Hunter, Bo Mack. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can help his chin. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
He
That you
fight the
can't. You
same
either got
way.
it or you don't.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, he fight the same way.
So now I think he should retire, man, and go, take care of his kids and live a good life.
I agree.
I'm
I
saying, but
agree with you, man.
for $5 million more though.
Man, he gonna get hurt worse next time. Man. He
That's
might
what
use that
Sean
whole.
Porter did. He was
He
like,
might.
I'm gonna take five more
Spend.
million dollars.
Man, come
He
on.
might spend that.
Fish.
Man, get out of here, man. He
Come
might.
on,
But
bro. He was
come.
begging.
But come,
Man, come on. Y'all niggas was begging for him to fight for it.
if Khan get back in there with Brooke, he might be spending that whole $5 million in the hospital.
Right.
Hey, yo, man, make sure y'all hit that like button. We got 35 people in here with 26 likes. Can the other 9 people hit the like button, please? Pretty please.
Shit, you got
They
pretty
didn't
ugly
get it coming
tonight, man.
through the door.
I have to want to see that. Man, he ref didn't step in soon enough. Really, he beating the hell out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was getting ugly, man.
Mm.
That shit was getting ugly. But I don't think I got the answer, bro. Okay, now that I got 5, you still on here, 5?
Nah, he dropped off.
Okay, he 5. I wanted to ask him about the Canelo shit. I wanted to get his take. But yeah, General, hold on. I think somebody, here you go. Hey, yo, 5. Hey, yo, 5.
Yo,
Hey, now that I got you on here, bro, I know Canelo your favorite topic. So, in your honest opinion, as a fan, which way do you want Canelo to go? Do you want him to take that PBC 2-fight deal or the zone 2-fight deal? Go ahead.
see, it's funny that you say that, man. Honestly, I just want listen, like you say, I just want to see Canelo fight the best, right? So they got the whole deal with, you know what I mean, Canelo, he either takes the Gennady fight and then fights Bivol, right? Or he fights Charlo. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is like, Canelo's a good fight. We all know that, but why is he not trying to fight the dudes at that moment? He's trying to fight Charlo off of a bad performance, or he's trying to fight, you know what I mean, an old Gennady, and then years down the line, maybe fight Bivol. Maybe. You don't know how that goes, man. They always go to court. I want to see Canelo fight David Benavidez.
I want to see that fight too.
That's
So
what I want to see. Right now, I
thing.
want to see him versus Benavidez or Andre right now. That's what I want to see.
Hey, here's my thing, 5. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like I'm not a Canelo fan, right? But at the end of the day, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I respect the dude because, you know, the only issue I really had with Canelo is the fact that he avoided Demetrius Andre. But other than that, I still, you know, I respect the dude, man. You know, if he went the Beaver way, if he goes the Beaver way, it's gonna be people saying he's avoiding Jamal Charlo. If he goes the Jamal Charlo way, people gonna say, well, Jamal Charlo looked bad against Juan Montiel, and that's the only
Hey,
right.
hold on, y'all. Mute your audio if you got some static or some noise in the background, fellas. Go ahead,
That
bro.
was me. I was by somebody. I'm bad.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Go ahead, bro. My
Yeah.
fault.
But it's like whichever way he goes, he's gonna get criticized anyway. Because if he goes the Charlo way, they're gonna say he just picking Charlo because he you know he looked bad in his last fight. If he go the Bevo way, they're gonna say he's ducking Jamal Charlo. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna get criticized either way.
I was saying though, like, listen, I respect Canelo. I think Canelo beats Bivol. I don't think he beats Bitterov. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he beats Bitterov. But listen, it's like Canelo can win some fights. My problem is he's not fighting the dudes when he needs to fight them. He's not doing those. He's not going heroic no more. After he lost to Floyd, he was done. You know what I'm saying? He's like, listen, he ain't gonna messing with my money no more. And you know what I mean, respectfully so. He just want to show off his skills. But I believe he lost a couple of those fights to Gennady, man. And it's just like now you want to fight Gennady again? When you got your mandatory, why? How do you have a mandatory, right? And you don't get stripped of your belts if you don't fight him. How does that happen? David Benavidez is mandatory.
No, not right now.
No, he is.
Didn't he drop out in best of 68? Didn't he vacate the
I
68
thought
belt?
David Benavidez is fighting for a title eliminator right now.
No. David Benavidez is mandatory.
I think he's about to fight David
No.
Lemieux, according to David Benavidez.
Yeah, he's fighting for a title eliminator for the WBC right now.
He's about to fight David Lemieux.
Hey, y'all remember when they was down there in Mexico at the WBC place, and Eddie Reynoso announced that they was going up to fight Makabu. The thing he announced before that it was that Canelo was dropping all 4 of them 68 belts. So he dropped them belts.
Nah, because David got stripped, and then as of the time frame he still fought and stuff. He's lined up now to be the mandatory. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, but I'm talking about didn't Canelo drop them belts though? All 4 of them when he moved up. Because when he was originally gonna move up cruiserweight and fight Makabu.
No,
he didn't drop the belts.
Because that's what Eddie Reynoso announced at the WBC little thing they had or whatever to get it approved.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't think he dropped any belts yet.
Okay, I mean if he got them, I don't know, but yeah, that was what they were saying they were gonna do, drop the belts and go up to cruiserweight because it was a video of it. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Reynoso, he was petitioning to the WBC for them to do it, and they approved it. They had to vote on the video and everything. So yeah, I thought he dropped them hoes, but yeah, if he got them, he got them.
Hey, yo, Five.
But that's the thing, but
my bad, mosquito spray. Go ahead, bro. My bad.
No, the thing is, man, the rest of these guys ain't fighting each other. It's like they just sitting around waiting for a lottery ticket to cash yourself in or something. You know,
but see, this my thing with this mosquito
Sounds
spray.
familiar.
I can't put that on.
Oh Lord, shit!
Don't do that, big man.
I can't put that on. Like Andre. At least Andre trying to fight everybody.
Yeah, Andre. Yeah.
Word.
Everybody's ducking Andre.
Boo boo.
Yeah, everybody's ducking Andre. It's not a secret. Everybody's ducking him. But you know what I'm saying? Of course, you know the Charlos use that as an excuse or whatever. Early in the day, they blame him for dropping out of that fight, and they say won't fight him again. But I mean, the rest of them could be fighting each other. Triple G and Charlo, they both champions. And Charlo going to 68, fight Benavidez, fight Caleb Plant, fight somebody. You know what I'm saying? You can't just sit there. My name Jamal Charlo. I almost got my ass kicked on Juneteenth. Canelo, you need to fight me. No,
Triple G earned that right to do.
Yeah, I'm just saying word. Where it's like
hey, five. Hold on, Five. See, this is my thing with you. You know I love you. You know you're my dog. But you don't keep the same energy that you have for Canelo. You don't use that same energy towards your boy Tank.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
Because you don't criticize Canelo moving.
Let me finish.
Like niggas that's coming off a bad loss.
Let me finish.
Hold on. Can I make my point? I'm gonna let you talk. Can I make my point? Thank you, sir. What do you say about Tank going up against Gamboa and shit? Like, come on, bro. We got fair is fair, right? We got to keep the same energy. To that, you say what? Go ahead.
All right, so I guess we can all agree on the panel right now that a Gamboa fight is more impactful than a Yildirim fight.
At this stage of his career?
Either person, Yildirim or Gamboa. Who's going to fight?
If you talk about names on paper,
and that's
not names on paper. Who's going to perform? Gamboa,
come on now, dog. Come on, man.
He wasn't trying to fight Canelo.
Yo, this is the thing, man. Gamboa right now is 40 something years
right
old.
Now, I'm talking about when Tank fought him.
What was that, like a year or two ago?
That was like 2 years ago.
Come on,
bro. Are you really gonna sit up here and act like I don't even know what to say?
Hold on.
You gotta stop
this shit, bro. Let me finish.
I know you love Tank, but come on, bro.
Hold on. Let me finish. Just because he called me out and he talked about the whole Tank thing. This is my problem with E. All right. He says Tank ain't fought nobody yet. Blah 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 blah. But my thing is, when Canelo did fight somebody and he's seen what was going on, now he's choosing not to fight the names. Now he's trying to fight the easiest routes. He moved.
So,
hold on. Let me finish. I'm about to be done.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm about to be done. This man left his mandatory and moved up a weight just to go to the easier class, and then try to do it again. You guys don't see this? He didn't.
Wait a minute. So 175 is easy now? That's news to me. So 175 is easy now.
Magaboo is easy.
No, 175, nigga. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Bellaby,
It's
Bivol,
not set in stone.
Smith.
I
Those
didn't
are
see no
easy
contract.
fights. I will wait.
Where's the contracts at about him signing? Okay, he ain't trying to fight beat or Bill.
Bro, you can't answer a question with a question. I asked you a specific question. Is 175 easy? Because that's what is being rumored that he's about to fight at 175, right?
Rumors.
Oh my god. I asked you a question. I guess
Hey,
you're
answer the question, man.
I'll answer this. I'll answer this. Listen, 175 isn't easy, but it's not the hardest.
What?
Okay.
What does that mean?
Listen.
Oh my god. So wait a minute. So do you want him to go down to 160? I'm lost. What do you want him to do?
Can I finish this one more thing?
Yes.
I'll let y'all cook. Listen, like I said, 175 is not easy, but it's not the hardest. I believe right now and years to come that Andre, Charlo, or Benavidez is the hardest fight for Canelo right now. So if he wants to move up and fight anybody else, beat of a Biffle, they're harder fights, but not the hardest fights.
Did you say Charlo?
The best fights.
No.
That's facts.
No, it's not
That's facts.
You said Charlo?
Out of those three, who will be the toughest one for him, though?
Huh?
Out of who? What three?
The three you just
The
named.
three dudes that you just mentioned, bro.
Who? Benavidez, Biffle? Oh, you talking about Charlo, Benavidez, and Andre?
Yeah.
The hardest. To be honest,
You better say
it's
Charlo.
about. Listen, all right. So if let's put it in like a perfect world, right? If Canelo was to agree to all terms and bid it at that weight, no catch weights, nothing like that, the hardest fight I believe would probably be Andre. That's real spit.
Okay, got it. Now back to Tank. Hold on, y'all. Back to Tank. Why don't you keep the same energy for Tank? Who do you want to see Tank fight?
I don't
want to still fight no Rolly Romero.
I think it's entertaining. Listen, this is up and comers. This is like Terrence fighting Boots. You know, well, not.
What?
No, listen, I'm not,
Who's up? Who you talking about?
Hold on. Y'all kill me.
Are you serious? You serious, man? You said
Rolly?
Rolly Romero?
Before y'all
It's
kill
like,
me.
Bro, you making excuses for Tank every goddamn time, bro. So wait a minute. So hold on. Let me ask you a question, because you don't like to answer shit. Are you going to buy that fight? Are you going to buy that fight?
Which fight?
Tank versus Rolly. That's going to tell me all I need to know.
Well, shit, I bought the Thurman versus the.
No, answer the question, man.
My brother.
I bought Thurman fight. Yes, I'm gonna buy it. Yes.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm done, y'all. I'm good.
Hold on.
That's telling me all I needed to know. Go ahead.
Let me finish. Hold on. You ask me a question and let me answer. You can't ask me a question. Let me answer. Listen, all I'm saying is, right. Look,
you talking in circles, bro.
No, you're not letting me finish.
It was a yes or no answer. I wanted to know, was you gonna buy Rolly versus Tank? Yes or no?
Yes, I'm buying that. But what I'm saying about you, man, you got me. Now you know what I'm saying? I'm forgetting questions and shit. I'm buying.
Yo, he actually buying that fight.
I'm buying it. Yes, I'm buying it.
Bro, you know the reason why we don't get the fucking fights.
You want to know the reason why?
You do know that, right?
You want to know the reason? Listen, the reason why is because it's exciting.
How?
It's not.
This last fight wasn't exciting, man.
It's not your It's not.
Wait a minute. Quit.
It's not the Rocky.
Wait a minute. Hold on. We ain't talking about Canelo. We already established that you.
I mean, so that's why it's exciting, though. We know who.
Why is Rolly Romero versus Tank exciting? Please explain.
Know. Listen, we know why it's exciting because first of all, we know who Rolly is. Second of all,
no, we don't.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Fred Flintstone.
Let me finish.
Who is Rolly? What has he done?
No, I'm not saying he done shit. I'm just saying we know who he is. He's an up and comer.
I don't know who he is. I'm sorry.
Man, Rolly is Fred Flintstone.
Make your point, bro.
Like a fucking
this is ridiculous, bro. Go ahead.
He talks shit or whatever. It's entertaining. So yes, I'm gonna buy it. It's entertaining. But you know what's not entertaining? Canelo versus Rocky Fielding. That's not entertaining.
Hey, so I got something for you, Vi. I got something for you. So here's my thing, right? You said Canelo is not fighting anybody else that's going to challenge him, right? That's what you said, right?
Okay.
Who the hell did Tank fight that challenged him?
Exactly.
Let me answer. Can I answer?
Yes, sir. Everybody be quiet. Go ahead.
Okay. So first of all, we know that Tank is just coming up, right? He was just rising up, right? Mainstream rise,
at
right?
27,
he's
now
right?
right?
Just make your fucking point, bro.
Let me answer. Because if I'm not mistaken, He was supposed to fight Abner Mares. Was he not? Before he got the orbital bone, whatever. He messed it up. Abner Mares gave Leo Santa Cruz a run for his money, and y'all still don't give Leo his fight. The point I'm trying to make is he's trying to make fights with big names at least. Big names, big boxers that's respected in the sport. Canelo's fighting people that we never heard of.
No,
I never knew who Rocky Felding was.
So let me ask you this: Did you know who Isak Cruz was before Tank fought him?
No, I did not know who Isak Cruz was. I didn't
this
like
nigga
it.
still
Listen,
ain't answered your question, bro.
Let me finish.
Who did Tank fight?
Hold on. Let me cook.
Who did Tank
I'm about to
fight?
cook this nigga. Whoever
What's
said
the
that, I'm
name?
about to cook you. I'm about to cook you.
No,
Whoever said that,
nigga,
I'm
you
about to
can't cook if you don't never answer the goddamn questions. You just
Let
talking
me-
in circles.
Let me cook. No, nobody knew who Isak Cruz was, but was that his first choice?
Did you know who Mario Barrios was before Tank fought him?
Yes. He was
You
a
knew who Mario
prospect.
Barrios was before he fought him?
Yes, he was a
So
top
basically,
prospect.
so in your eyes, Tank already got a Hall of Fame resume. That's how you act.
No, he don't. No, he don't. No, he
Pull
don't.
this nigga
No,
shit
he
up.
don't. No, he don't. But you know the names he's tied to? You know the names he's tied to be fighting? He wants to fight the boy Cambosis, or he wants to fight the bull. What's his name at junior welterweight? The undisputed.
He ain't fighting them.
you hear the keyword? You see the keyword
He
you just said?
ain't
You said
fighting him.
want to fight. They ain't gonna put him in the ring with nobody, man.
No,
Nah.
they're pushing for that. My bad.
So,
That
so
ain't
let me
gonna
ask
happen.
you this. Let me
That's
ask you this, Five.
rumors. Like you said earlier, rumors. You don't know that.
So
Oh,
Five.
man.
Why was Tank? Why did Tank duck Tevin Farmer? Why did
No, he
duck
didn't.
Gary
Kevin Farmer
Russell?
lost.
Why did he duck
Stop.
Gary Russell? He ducked
He
No,
Tevin
fight
he
Gary
did not.
Russell Jr.
Jerry lost.
Bro, this
No,
nigga,
I'm
bro,
talking about when they were supposed to fight years ago. He ducked
Yeah.
both of them guys.
Okay, that's the same to be said for motherfucking Devin Haney. So what are you saying?
What do you mean, Devin Haney?
Devin Haney wasn't trying to fucking sign no contract with fucking with my boy Russell. I was at that fight. I was at the fight where Russell lost to Max Sayo.
No, I'm talking about
He
why
wasn't trying to
didn't
fight
Tank?
Russell.
What I'm
Tank-
asking you is why
Tank
didn't Tank fight
you know
Tevin
why? Because
Farmer
Tank was
or Gary
talking.
Russell?
Tank was trying to listen. Tank's arch enemy at the time was fucking Tevin Farmer, right? And his next fight was coming up was against Abner Mares.
Why
Tevin
did
Farmer
Tank?
was fucking
Why did Tank
Tevin.
duck
Okay, hold on,
Lomachenko?
let me
Why did
finish.
Tank duck Lomachenko?
Tevin Lomachenko. Lomachenko wasn't calling nobody out. Who was Lomachenko calling out?
Lomachenko ain't called Tank out for
bro,
years.
Lomachenko, bro.
When?
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you
Oh,
kidding
come
me,
on,
bro?
dog.
Boy,
When?
bro, hold on. Floyd even said Tank wasn't ready for Loma. Loma was calling that nigga out for years. What are you talking about?
When? Please.
Hey,
Oh my
Five.
Somebody
God.
drop a link.
If you're a
Drop
Tank,
a
if
link.
you're a
All
Tank
right,
fan, you should
so
already know
do you
that.
Because
really want to do
listen,
this to
hold
yourself,
on.
Bob?
I'm about to
Hold
clear
on,
your
Bob.
I'm about to
Do
clear
you
your
know
whole
who you
conversation.
talking to, bro?
Hold
Do
on.
you really
I'm gonna
want to
clear
go
the
down this
conversation.
road? All right.
Lomachenko wasn't trying to fight Mikey Garcia back then. So what are you
Okay.
talking about?
You don't want to
What
believe
are
it.
you talking
Okay.
about? Mikey
I'm gonna pull
Garcia
it
was
up.
running up on your boy Lomachenko. So let's be real. Let's be real right
I'm gonna
now.
pull it up. Go ahead.
Let's be
Listen, they were
real.
both at
Let's be
130.
real. Mikey
Lomachenko
Garcia
wanted to
was
fight
running
Tank.
up on Lomachenko. And Lomachenko was not trying to fight him. So let's be real.
Let's be real.
So wait a minute. Just for the record, you're saying Lomachenko never called out Tank Davis.
No, I'm saying he wasn't trying to really fight him.
Oh,
People
God,
talk
boy.
whatever. People talk
I
whatever.
can't take you
on,
serious,
man.
Bob.
Yo, was Lomachenko trying to fight Devin Haney? Was Lomachenko trying to fight Devin Haney?
Was Tank trying to fight Devin Haney? I mean, we
Tank
could do
wasn't
this
in
all
that
day.
Bro,
division.
you keep switching
Tank
and going all
wasn't
across.
in that division. No, because y'all keep throwing names, and then I pull out scenarios, and then y'all be like, oh, well, this person, that. Who we talking about right now? Because I can talk about everybody.
Bro, we talking about
Tank,
Tank.
man. You saying Tank.
We
You
talking
keep
about
bringing up
Tank.
other fighters, man.
So y'all keep
Focus
thinking of
on
other
Tank Davis.
fighters.
Bro, you still ain't named one legitimate nigga Tank his fault.
Exactly.
Not one. You just keep playing ring around the rosy and shit.
This
You can't do it, man.
Nah,
That's a Tank fan for you, boy.
but real boy, he a die-hard Tank
That shit
fan.
is pathetic, y'all.
He a die-hard Tank fan.
That
They
nigga
just
love
they gonna coast him through, man. They just gonna coast Tank Davis through. He ain't gonna fight nobody.
hold on.
He.
He going in and out.
Hey, your shit going in and out, bro. You need to
Hey,
log out and come back.
I give Tank credit for two fights for Draza, and I give him credit for Santa Cruz.
So-
Santa Cruz moved up
That's
weight, but Santa
I don't even give him credit for
Cruz,
Pedraza.
Santa Cruz is a legitimate photo division champion and a future Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? And he was giving Tank a little bit of business before Tank landed that uppercut.
But dig
Right.
this though, mosquito spray. I agree
And
with
Tank
you on
moving
that
up.
part of it. But hold on, Five. Let me make my point. Hold on. I agree with you with mosquito spray, but dig this. To your Pedraza point, wasn't Tank bitching and complaining about Floyd? He said Floyd made him take that fight. He didn't even want to fight Pedraza.
Like he thought
So
they
what does
set him
that
up
say
or something.
about Tank?
Yeah,
He's
that
still
was crazy
fought
for him to say that.
He still
And
fought
that
him.
was
Canelo ain't fight nobody.
There you go.
Canelo ain't fought nobody.
Hey, Tank, come on. Yo, Tank
What?
ain't fighting nobody, man.
Hey man, here
Come
goes
on, he
an
just
article
named
right
niggas.
here,
Listen,
y'all.
and listen, not to mention Tank is moving up in weight.
Hold on, Five. Hold on. Let me show you this article, bro. Since
He
you don't
ain't gonna
believe
fight
Lomachenko
nobody,
was
man.
calling out Tank. Lomachenko calls out Mayweather for sheltering Davis. He said it would have been an honor to fight you in your prime, but I'm not talking about you. Please stop hiding your fighter.
Exactly.
This was in what, 2018? According to this, 2018.
That one long ago.
2017.
Oh, pardon me, B-Mac. God damn, where you been
What's
at,
up,
boy?
B-Mac?
Oh, big
I've been listening to the fuck shit. That's all, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been
ahead,
letting
man.
y'all cook, man, with the fuck shit, man. What's up, E3 of the panel, man? What's going on, family? What's
What
up,
up, man?
man? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Five just dropped off, B-Mac. I think you ran
B-Mac in the
Five
house.
off.
Oh,
He scared you,
yeah,
B-Mac.
he
B-Mac.
ran off. Now they'll jump
You
on,
don't want to get tombstone. Go ahead.
Yeah, because I was
Yo,
about to
Bob,
give him the
he
business.
the new Lennar and whatnot, man.
Yeah, he was talking a bunch of fuck shit, man, about Tank, man. Lord have mercy. I
Shit
couldn't,
gave me a migraine, B-Mac.
bro. I was just sitting here listening, man, letting you just chop it up, man, and going back and forth. The minute you ask him a question, he want to ask the question, answer the question with a question and shit.
Yeah.
And then want to throw a fighter in there. But what about this guy? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, nigga.
Yeah, that's that
I'll
sucker
let
shit.
niggas do that.
Yeah, when you talking in class and then the teacher call you out and then you be like, well, Johnny talking too. You're like, man, shut your ass up. Don't be sketching and shit. Called your ass out. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, y'all. Shout out to Miss T in the building. I see you. My bad, Miss T. I was doing
Miss
some
T in
research.
the
Miss
house.
P.
What's
Shout out to
good?
the
What's
queen.
good, fellas?
What's
What
poppin'?
up,
Go
Miss
ahead,
P?
B-Mac. Then it's on Miss T. Go ahead, B-Mac.
Oh, it's all good, fam, man. I was just checking it out, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm late, man. I had some things I had to do. You know, what's up, everybody in the chat? Everybody on the panel. I see Mosquito Spray is up in this motherfucker. Bold is up in here. You know what I'm saying? Who else up on the panel, man? I can't see.
Herbie just came up in this bitch. What's popping, Herbie?
Yeah, Herbie.
What up,
Miss
Herbie?
C.
Popping, fam.
You know what I'm
Hey, what's
saying?
up?
Everybody up in there, Maceo Golden. What it do, man? You know, I'm just checking in, man. You know, off the fight. You know what I'm saying? WJ, I see you, fam. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was a domination and shit. You know, that's right. That motherfucker got fucked up, man. I thought at least he was gonna listen to Bo Mac, man. God damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? He stopped listening to Bo Mac after the first 1-2. I was like, God damn.
Hey, B-Mac, didn't it look like Khan was going, he was auditioning for Dancing with the Stars?
Oh my God! I don't even, you know what, Bo, man. It looked like he was auditioning for the Olympics because that motherfucker was running like shit.
Niggas can't.
Dude, that first 1-2 hit him, man. He put the little face up there, man. He was like, I was like, yeah, that shit about it. This ain't gonna go right.
Ain't gonna go long.
This ain't gonna go right at all, man. I thought at least, he was gonna listen to Bo Mac, and they just had, Bo Mac was telling them what to do, man. It's like, man, stop standing in front of him, man. Double jab, get the fuck out the way. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, I'm gonna stand right in front of you and take this 1-2. And I was like, God damn, when you gonna double jab, motherfucker, and do it out the way, man. He was coming right over the motherfucking jab, man, with the right. And I'm like, how many times you gonna get hit with this motherfucker, like, for real?
Punch of the night.
Yeah, punch of the night, man. So Amir Khan done. You know what I'm saying? My prediction was whack. I was just, you know what I'm saying? I said 50-50. I said Edge Khan and shit. I knew the motherfucker ain't had no chin, but I was just like, look, probably Bo Mac gonna probably have
that's that
box.
T. Crawford, man.
You know what I'm saying? I thought Bo Mac was gonna have box. You know what I'm saying? But Bo Mac was telling him what to do. That motherfucker was like, man, I ain't listening to none of that shit. you know, and
And
got
Bomac
fucked up.
trained Kell Brook. He trained Kell Brook. He ain't trained McCon.
Yeah, right.
Man, that nigga
Right,
ain't
man.
clean, bro.
Yeah, man. So I was just trying to catch up, man. I heard y'all was talking to little Canelo on the little tank,
Yeah,
man.
we
What
been all
I
across
missed
the
with that,
world
man?
fucking with Five, man. That nigga there, he's something else.
Okay, what was the Canelo thing there?
He basically wanted this Canelo, but turn around and give Tank a pass. I don't get it.
This is Canelo about what?
About not fighting certain guys and fighting certain guys coming off bad losses and shit like that.
Okay, man. You know, man. Look, I'm gonna address something, man, real quick. I don't know if y'all touched on this not, because I'm late, man. You know, my thing is, man, about this whole Canelo thing, because I see the videos out here right now. Excuse me, the videos out here right now. It's like, look, he got 2 offers. Okay, if he take one of them, you got people on the other side saying that he ducked the other motherfucker if he take that offer. Like if he take the Zone's offer, then the PBC people gonna say they duck Charlo and Benavidez. If he take the Benavidez offer, then they gonna say, well, he ducked Bivol. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous at this point, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, really, I don't see what the big deal is. As long as he take one of those deals, what difference do it make?
It ain't a bad deal either way.
Either way.
Same thing I was saying.
Yeah. So why are we coming out with videos and we talking about, you know, he ducking, he didn't want to take 100 million and shit like that. And I'm like, you know, I think we touched on it a little bit last night. He was like, man, who said he got paid the first 40, 50 million from the planned fight?
You made that point. Yep. You made that point last night.
You know what I'm saying? So we don't know that, you know, because, you know, Floyd said, you know, pay-per-views take time. So it's time to pay. That's what he told Jake Paul and or was it Jake Paul?
Logan Paul, yeah,
Logan Paul.
Yeah, Logan.
Yeah, Logan Paul. It take time, man. I got, you know, fights from 6 years ago that I still haven't got paid for. And I'm like, really, Floyd?
Man, Floyd full of shit.
Full of shit.
Now, who fault is that?
Yeah,
Who fault is that?
Floyd lying. He ain't nobody. He lying.
He said,
dog.
hey, B-Mac, hey, but in Floyd's defense, he said it was a legal bank robbery. He robbed everybody, including Logan.
Yeah, you right. You know
robbed,
what?
bro.
You know what? You know what? You are the Black Picasso because you would say something to defend Floyd Mayweather in some kind of poetic type of masterful way. You know what I'm saying? You say something to fucking defend Floyd Mayweather.
Hey, before he get his money back in the next fight he got coming up, he'll get his money back.
Man, goddamn, I'm sorry, man. I'm just tired of E Thriller with this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of
Hold on. I made smart investments, like I said before. Mayweather Promotions is not only the past, but the present and the future of not only boxing, but sports and entertainment. That's my Floyd impersonation, y'all. That's
man, y'all in the chat, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm coming to Texas, man, and I'm gonna find E Thriller in this horn. Like E Thriller say, yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. Go ahead,
inside joke. I sent B-Mac an interview, the last interview Floyd just did the other day. I was fucking with him. He's like, man, I don't know why you sent me this shit. That nigga hates
man.
Go ahead, man.
No,
I can answer that question about
Go ahead, Miss T. I'm sorry about that. It's on you, man.
You did. I was listening to y'all and I was like, oh, I want in. First off, I missed the fight because I had my times mixed up.
You ain't missed
y'all talking like it's already over.
It is. Yeah, it ended. Miss T.
So, and that was my interest in seeing the fight. Would they effectively, you know, elevate his problems like his chief? And I was like, if any team,
hey, Miss T, not to cut you off, your mic is kind of going in and out. You kind of sound distorted.
Can you guys? I got new equipment, you guys, and I'm trying to work it out. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Okay, we can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay, I was trying to see if Bomac and them team could elevate Khan and fix his problems like his chin and everything. That was truly just my interest in the fight. So now I got to go back and watch it. I don't know what happened. I don't think you can fix somebody's heart or their chin, but I was optimistic. As far as that Tank problem, that dude wouldn't answer. They moving Tank strategically. I like Tank. He from the DMV area. That's my area. But he's not to me on a pathway to belts, unification, and undisputed. And for him to be young in his career, I think it's a travesty. They do strategically pick his opponents. Now I heard Tank one time say, "I don't have no power over that," but you're a grown man. You're gonna have to get some power over that, because I can't be into a fighter who's not trying to go to the Super Bowl of boxing. It's hard for me. And as far as Canelo, look, y'all know how I feel about Canelo, but Canelo did the important fights in the beginning. If he's on a money grab, because you guys will hear me talk about fighters who try to go on a money grab, a lot of them doing it way soon in their career. He's not early in his career. If he wants to do a money grab and that's all he's doing, he can do that. Because he fought Floyd. He fought Trout. He fought some of these fighters. So if that's what Canelo want to do, that part of it, I can't get mad. And I always say Canelo from the waist up is a force to be reckoned with. He just have bad legs and feet to me.
Well, he fought Floyd and lost.
He what?
He said he fought Floyd and lost. We knew that.
But he fought him.
What difference does that make?
And lost.
Right.
Who said that?
What difference does that make?
Wait a minute.
Who
didn't fight Floyd and lose?
No. We're not gonna give Canelo that break, man. That's the reason why he's not fighting nobody now.
What break?
Canelo not great, but you big up Tank.
So Tank great? Is Tank great then?
We don't know if Tank great. He has no accolades.
Nobody said Tank was great.
Yeah,
but you act like he's great. The way you talk, the way you be talking, you act like he's great. We don't know yet. He's improving.
How many years Canelo have in the boxing ring, and how many years does Tank have?
You said that dumb shit last time we had this debate. I
don't
get what you're trying to. What's your point?
Been doing this, and who's he been fighting?
So tell me something.
All his big fights in one hand.
Let me say something to you then.
He lost
Let me say something to you then, 5. Okay. All right. It's 5, right? Okay. So let me ask you something then. Okay. How long Tank been fighting?
Listen, he's been fighting his whole life, but man,
Hey, you going to the Pro Bowl? You on your evening shit tonight?
Yep, sure.
As a pro, he's only been
yep,
fighting
sure
for
B-Mac, hold on, B-Mac. Since he never liked to answer the questions, I answer it for him. 2013, B-Mac, go ahead.
2013,
about 5 to 6 years, right?
5 to 6 years is 2013.
I was guessing maybe
9.
Okay,
that's almost a decade. 5. Okay, but go ahead, B-Mac.
Okay, so basically, Tank he's been a professional before 9 years now, right?
But how many fights does he have,
bro? Listen, man. I asked you a simple question. A simple question.
How long has Canelo been fighting? How many fights does Canelo have?
Are you gonna let us make our points, bro?
Bro, I asked you a simple question, right? He's been a professional for that long. If you want to match what Canelo did, Canelo's only 31 years old, bro.
Hold on. When Canelo was
Tank Davis is 27. Canelo is 31. That is a 4-year difference. If you want to do the first 4 years of your career, let's do the first 4 years of each of them career, and you'll see what Canelo did.
We can definitely do that.
We can do that. We can do that, and it won't match up, bro.
Definitely do that. We can definitely.
It won't match up.
Who do I have the pleasure of speaking to right now?
You, Mac Mob, B Mac.
Oh, okay, what's up, B Mac? Hey, listen,
what's
you're
up?
A good dude. You're a good dude, but listen. We can definitely do that because the fighters that had probably the best fight careers early on was probably either your fucking boy Muhammad or Lomachenko. Because that nigga was 6 fights in and fighting all types of dudes, and Muhammad Ali was fighting whoever. Besides that,
you going all over the place. Hold on. Can we just stick to the fucking topic? Y'all were talking about Canelo and Tank. You talking about Muhammad Ali now? Come on, bro.
10 years in. Who was Canelo fighting 10 years in? This nigga was fighting. You know how many fights he has?
Well, he fought Floyd.
What are you
But
talking
seven. He eventually got to it. He fought in Mexico.
Yeah.
We don't know who he fought in Mexico. But y'all know I don't like Canelo. Y'all already know on this panel. I ain't a Canelo fan.
Right.
But seven.
This just goes to show how ridiculous this nigga is.
No. I'm not ridiculous when I show for Bud. I'm not ridiculous when I show.
No, we're not talking about Bud.
We're talking about Bud,
Canelo
man.
and Tank. Because every time we mention Tank, you bring up Canelo.
Because you guys try to downplay Tank like he's not a gunner.
Tank ain't did shit. What are you talking about?
Tank is
Listen,
nice,
man.
man. Why you
saying
can't
Tank
see
is
that?
this strict.
What are you talking about, bro?
Listen, never at my mouth you hear me say Tank is the top dog. He's not. But I say he's in pound for pound because you know what? He's knocking these dudes off.
No,
man.
Tank pound for pound for what?
Who's beating
He
him?
has no accolades.
Let me ask
He has
you.
no accolades.
5 cents.
Who's beating Tank right now?
Where's Tank at on your pound list right now?
Hold on. Can I ask one question to y'all? The whole group.
No, because you don't ever answer our questions. No.
I answered.
No, you
Who's
don't.
being Tank?
He has no accolades. That has to be a factor. He
Hey, yo,
has no
mosquito spray.
accolades.
Hold on, y'all. Mosquito spray. Can you ask him something and let's see if he'll maybe answer you? Go ahead.
Yeah, so Tank is 27 years old right now. If you look at Canelo Alvarez, he was 27 years old. What had he accomplished by that time? And what has Tank accomplished by that time?
What did he
his only
accomplish?
his only legitimate championship is at 130 that he took from Pedraza. Other belts were liquor store belts.
No. What did he accomplish? What did Canelo accomplish at 27? Please tell me. What did he accomplish?
He had been. I believe he had been.
He
just finished beating Golovkin, man.
Bro, are you serious? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Honest to God, between me and you, Five, let's act like ain't nobody in the chat, nobody else on the panel. Just between me and you, are you serious, my brother?
There's a lot of people.
Are you trolling my nigga? Because you giving me a migraine, bro. Like I'm losing boxing brain cells right now.
I don't think Canelo beat Gennady. So that's
no, we ain't talking about that. We're
not talking about. Bro,
we asking who did he fight.
You keep switching it from subject to subject, bro. Stay on topic.
We asking who did he fight.
I'll tell him myself.
Ahead,
by that time, by this time he had fought Floyd Mayweather, Eric Lara, Austin Trout, James Kirkland.
Lost.
No. What are you talking about, man?
He lost to Floyd. He lost to Lara.
He only lost one fight.
Technically, he did not lose to Lara, but go ahead, Mosquito.
But the key with the Lara fight was Golden Boy was trying to shelter him. He made them give him the Lara fight. I give him credit for that. I thought Lara beat him. Yes, I did. But I give him credit for that. He made them. He made them give him.
Can't go by what we think.
He manned up. He manned up. He told Oscar to give me the fight.
He fought and beat a prime Austin Trout. You know what I'm saying? Austin Trout wasn't no slouch at that time. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't like he wasn't fighting nobody. The problem with Tank is
you heard what you said. He lost
the problem with Tank is he's not testing himself.
On record, he didn't lose to Trout.
Hold on, y'all. Can Mosquito Spray finish his point and then let Five respond? Go ahead, Mosquito.
Yeah, the problem with Tank is he's not testing himself, man. He's not. I mean, yeah, Santa Cruz was a super fight, whatever, but Tank was the favorite. Abner Mares would have been a good fight, but Tank was the favorite. You know what I'm saying? He haven't went to a fight yet where he wasn't the favorite. Canelo was not favored against Triple G.
Why was Tank the favorite? Why was he the favorite? He wasn't just like, oh, we're gonna choose Tank because Tank that dude. Listen, you talking about
Are you kidding me?
Listen, hold on.
That's like Michael Jordan going to the fucking YMCA. Nigga, he about to
He won't take to be in the NBA, but he's a D-League player, man.
I don't know what to call it, man, but you're Tank Davis super fan, man.
Yeah, he infatuated with that nigga
He
Mosquito.
like
Go ahead, Five.
TJ.
Hold on, y'all. Let's let Five respond. Go ahead, Five. Five, it's on you, bro. Go ahead. Five.
Y'all done ran him off.
Is it 7 or 5?
D-Town.
You ran him off again.
Yo,
Is his name 7
Hold
or
on,
5?
y'all. It's on D-Town. D-Town Blaster. What's poppin', fam?
Nah, man, y'all done ran him off that quick.
Man, I don't know, bro. This nigga talking reckless, man. Go ahead, D-Town.
Man, how y'all doing, man? What is that dude talking about, man?
Man, I can't call it, bro. I think you trolling, bro.
I just popped in about 5 minutes ago and I heard him saying,
yo, hold on. You might have played in this.
There you go.
Hold on.
Again.
Hey, Five, we can barely hear you, bro. You need to put your mic, man.
The past 5 years.
Hey, Five. Hey, yo, Five, we can barely hear you, bro. Speak up.
Hold on. I'll be back. All
right, go ahead.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, D-Town. It's on you, bro.
Nah, I had popped in late and I heard him saying Tank that dude, and I'm just curious as to what he said before that, because I mean, what the hell has Tank done?
Nothing. Look at this nigga resume right here, bro. I got the resume pulled up right here.
He the 130-pound of Deontay Wilder.
Oh.
That's a good point. Hey, D-Town, that's a good point, bro.
That sounds about right.
He knocking over people that bag groceries at Aldi and people that make burritos at Chipotle. That's what he
wait a minute. So he fight niggas at Fiesta. You got to be from Dallas to know where that's at.
Yeah, dog.
Fiesta.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh shit. Hey, man, look at this nigga resume, man. B-Mac, look at this shit. Who is this? Eric Goodall?
Hey, Slim. Ain't none of them on that list is worth shit.
Can I interest y'all in any of these niggas, right?
None of them got winning records.
Yeah.
Look at these niggas,
3-9 and 2-8. 47 and 31.
Look at this shit. My computer going slow, y'all. Hold on, my bad.
My thing is this, man.
40 and 18.
How many come-along fights is he gonna have? I mean, y'all can say Santa Cruz is a super fight. Santa Cruz a midget. He ain't had no business fighting Tank.
Man, Santa Cruz is a 126-pounder, man.
And what did they fight? They fought at what? 135 or
130?
Nah, they fought at 130.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, but okay. I mean, so what? Do we give him credit for that? I mean,
no,
I guess. Right?
I know.
I give him credit for it. Santa Cruz,
okay,
like
so
I said, like him or not, he's a future Hall of Famer.
I think Santa Cruz is a little bit overrated, to be honest with you.
Oh hell yeah!
I think his best fight was Isaac Cruz.
And
that's saying something.
It wasn't supposed to be though.
Yeah. I want to ask Mosquito Spray a quick question. Real quick. I just want to know where his head at. Do you give Earl Spence credit for Mikey Garcia?
Do I give him credit for like?
He's an 8-side fighter, remember?
Man.
I'm just saying. That's my boy, Mosquito Spray, my boy. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Now let me say this. I do give Mikey Garcia the same accolades as Santa Cruz, 4 division champion, future Hall of Famer. But it was a mismatch based on the circumstances when he fought Spence. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say Spence got a tough victory or nothing like that. Hell no. It was a sparring session.
Right.
But Santa Cruz, I had him. I think was it round 6 when he stopped Santa Cruz. I can't remember what round it was.
I can't remember either.
But I had somebody got some noise or something.
Yeah, hey, yo, if you got something going on in the background, please mute your audio for the audience.
I think it might be D-Town.
Okay, yeah, let me go ahead and All right, go ahead, y'all.
Yeah, but when at the moment when Tank landed uppercut, I had Santa Cruz up on the cards. You know, I was just scoring it off the neck, and I haven't went back and watched the fight. But at that time, I believe it was like 5 rounds in. I had Santa Cruz up like 3-2 or whatever. He was out working Tank. The Tank was looking for that one shot, and he finally landed.
Yeah.
So you're only giving him credit because of the performance, not before
that.
Before that.
You talking about
Because I'm saying when Mikey was scheduled to fight Earl, I was like, that's bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I said the same thing when Santa Cruz was scheduled to fight Tank. I said that's bullshit.
Yeah, I mean,
regardless,
I tell you this. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, regardless that I know that Santa Cruz is a good fighter, but when I say when you match them up, I was like, that's some bullshit. I mean, Santa Cruz, he fight at 126. Tank was just fighting at 135. He went down and they came together at 130. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I was like, because Tank was trying to get him to go 135, and Santa Cruz was like, nah, fuck all that. I ain't doing
too much.
Yeah, it's just too much.
Now I will say this. Now going into the fight, my outlook was that Santa Cruz was going to have to be perfect to win the fight because I knew Tank was going. If he caught him, I figured he probably could hurt him, and I wasn't wrong. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so I understand why he said it was some bullshit. He was overpowered or whatever. But I mean, he was being perfect for a while, but he made a mistake, man. Got a little too over aggressive and left the chin out there.
Right.
And Tank is a murderous puncher. You know, I will say that.
But see, the thing about Tank, if he picked the weight class and stayed with it, finish it out, move to the next, finish it out. Because when you look at him, you don't really know, or I can't tell, what weight is best for him. Now, he is a smaller guy by virtue of his height. So if he'd have stayed at 130 and try to fight everybody, you can put a little bit more respect on it. But it's the strategic way that he's being moved. I like Tank, but he's being moved strategically. I don't see how I can invest in a lot of stuff with him at this point because you just doing a money grab, and I'm not in it to line nobody's pocket. I'm going to see the Super Bowl.
Right.
Well, and you're not giving
I wouldn't
it
even
to
say
us.
he doing a money grab though, Miss T, because he ain't making money like that. He could be, but he ain't because of the fights that he in.
Well, it is a money grab, man.
How?
Because it's Floyd Mayweather that's making the money. Boxing entertainment.
Oh, you got me with that one, man. I'm like,
he definitely making $1 million. Floyd, the one making the motherfucking money. He's like, we ain't fighting nobody outside of the PBC.
I stand corrected.
Here, and we're gonna make all this money over here because we are the best over here, and we're not gonna make any more promoters rich.
I
that
made
bullshit.
smart investments like I said before.
And they probably taking money from him off the top.
Yeah.
Hey man,
and
y'all niggas leave Floyd alone, man. I'm gonna start kicking niggas off for the disrespect.
Hey man,
and I'm going overseas to fight in Dubai, and I'm gonna make more millions. I'm gonna make more millions.
Man, don't worry about it, man.
Somebody got to take up for TBE out here, man. Yeah, we know he a hoe ass nigga outside the ring, man. In that ring, he a motherfucker, bro.
It's like you call it. You gotta call it how you see it. TBE is one of my favorite fighters, but when he doing business,
yeah, he sucks at business. I agree. Oh yeah.
If he ever gonna produce a champion, that's the thing. Is he ever gonna produce a champion?
Hey, yo, he gave us Jalen Love and Badu Jack.
Tank a champion. What you talking about?
No,
he's not a champion.
Yeah, Tank is a champion. He was what? With the original belt at what? 130? 126?
He got all interim.
130. I'm talking about the regular belt, the real belt.
Right.
You only need one star.
That was against Pedraza.
Yeah.
Mayweather only need one star to make you company. That's all you need.
Tank ain't it.
You only need one.
Tank ain't it.
What's up, Big Fish?
B-Mac,
hey,
what's up, man?
What's up, baby?
What's going on, bro?
Hey, hold on, y'all. We got somebody else on the panel that ain't spoke yet. Hold on, y'all. Chosen.
Yeah. What's going on, E-Thriller?
How you doing, man? Go ahead.
Hey, man. Hey, I just want to say that. Have y'all talked about what y'all want to see Kell Brook do next?
Yeah, we did earlier. Go ahead. Speak your piece.
Okay. I don't know if y'all brought this up, but man, I would like to see Kell Brook versus Keith Thurman. Did y'all bring that up?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we talked about it.
And then we also said Boots too. That'll be a nice step up fight for Boots.
Oh man, nah. I want to see him against Keith Thurman because of the points. Well, I'm sure y'all brought this up as well. Just comparing his work against Terrence Crawford and how they said he was done. Now, looking at Kell Brook and Amir Khan, I got to bring up Algieri because Algieri and Spence got a lot of credit for taking out Algieri, but we don't realize that Amir Khan got to him first. Amir Khan fought Chris Algieri first, and then Errol Spence fought Algieri. But Errol Spence got a lot of credit for knocking out Algieri. So
see, I ain't giving credit for that.
you know, it wasn't no Algieri was washed up though. Huh?
Chosen.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. Who the hell gave Earl Spence credit for beating out?
Okay.
I'm over here like,
say it again.
I know what he's saying. Yo, Earl Spence.
I was just wondering who the hell
Earl
gave
Spence gave himself credit for that.
Who what?
Yeah.
Who the hell gave Earl
who was
Spence
better than
credit for
Chris
beating out
Algieri? He
Jerry?
did say that.
When he was putting down Buzz opponents.
Yeah. When he did the side of the street shit, Miss T. Yeah, y'all right. Go ahead, Chosen.
Yeah. Well, I'm not trying to say.
Oh, okay. You talking about those other channels?
Damn, I think he dropped off, bro.
Yeah, I think he's talking about the other channel.
Yeah, I'm saying his body of work. I'm saying like he's a credit to let Errol Spence fans say it, or anybody in that love boxing. Let them say it. They're gonna granted that a credit to Errol Spence works because they call him man down, so on and so forth. Like he just getting knockouts, he just racking them knockouts. But they don't accredit Terrence Crawford's body of work at 147 because they just want to really get rid of all his accomplishments at the lower weight class. So I just think that this will get a better insight if we see Kell Brook versus Thurman or like y'all say Boots. We'll really see how good Kell Brook, not Kell Brook, how good Kell Brook is, but like we'll be able to further validate our point on that Terrence Crawford is another beast, man. He's just, we can still credit Terrence Crawford for what he's done based off of knocking out Brook the way that he did. Seeing that if we see Brook versus a Thurman and he comes out victorious, you know what I'm saying? So what did y'all think? Did y'all think that that'd be a win for Kell or for Thurman?
I'm rolling with Kell Brook.
Yeah, I think Kell get him.
Okay. Oh, damn.
I'm rolling with Kell Brook, bro.
Thurman
He almost got rocked and stopped by Mario Barrio.
Yeah.
Mario Barrio.
That was rough.
Yeah, he had to take his mouthpiece out. He had to
doing
take
that,
his mouthpiece out again,
We don't
man.
do moral victories. We ain't giving him that.
Right. So what about the dude from San Antonio? What about what's his name?
Who that?
He just like what's his name?
Virgil Ortiz.
Yeah. Virgil Ortiz.
He from Dallas.
From Grand Prairie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, he from Dallas.
Let's see if Oscar let him fight somebody.
They're not gonna let him fight him.
I ain't opposed to that.
Yeah, I would want to see that too, man. I would definitely want to see Kell Brook against Virgil, but I don't know. It's all up to what he trying to prove now, man. I mean, he got embarrassed by Terrence, so he should be trying to prove himself right now. I think he should fight Virgil, man, or Virgil, Thurman, and then if none of those, then Boots Ennis. But I just, man, I don't know, man. I think Boots is that guy, man. So, but yeah, that's all I wanted to say, man.
Hey, I wanted to ask you guys something.
Yeah,
I appreciate
Have y'all noticed that the fighters that supposed to be nobodies that turns for it are now starting to be somebodies? Like Victor Poster got a fight coming up, and I watched some of these channels, and they was like big and Victor Poster up, but he was nobody when Terrence beat him. Or that guy 7, y'all keep calling him 5. He was saying Gamboa is somebody, because Tank fought him, but he won't nobody when Bud fought him. I'm just starting to see that. Did anybody else see that?
That's been going on for a while. That's because he's fighting Gary Antoine Russell. That's why. And that's Gary Russell's with his little brother. So
Right.
They're gonna big up that because they not only they're Spence fans, they're PBC fans, which are Floyd fans. Okay, so that's where all that comes from. So when they fight the guy, they big him up. Just like when what you talking about, Virgil Ortiz, okay, when he finally fought Mean Machine.
Yeah.
When he beat him, then and he was Terrence Crawford's #1 challenger, he got all the credit in the world. You know what I'm saying? But when Crawford beat him and shit, they called him green beans and lean beans and all types of other shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, they don't call him Mean Machine no more. He Mean Machine when Virtual Ortiz fought him and shit. But he green beans when Terrence Crawford fight him. So you know, that's how I go, Miss T.
Sad.
Anything to discredit Terrence Crawford. Yeah.
All day. All day. All day.
Doesn't Isaac Cruz got a fight coming up?
They saying he about to fight Gamboa.
Nope.
Something like that.
But they canceled it?
No, who said so? I'm sorry, I thought y'all were talking about Ryan Garcia.
No,
Isaac Cruz supposed to fight Kardashian.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't get to say E3. You didn't give me a chance to say oops.
I'm sorry, bro. My fault. I just hate the nigga so much. I'm sorry.
I said,
is that D-Town Blaster?
That's D-Town.
Yeah, shit.
Is that Corporal Fish? I'm gonna take it easy on you today, man. I see you back out the conversation. Hey, we still got to hook up, man. Tell your brother give my number, man.
I was gonna split the drinks down the middle with you, man. But see, you on my bad side.
You ain't got to. So drinks on me.
It's 80-20.
Oh, that's fine. That's cool. I ain't worried about pleasing no nigga. That's the last thing. I ain't worried about pleasing some nigga. Shit. Drinks on me. Shit.
Still on that 80-20.
I damn sure ain't worried about pleasing no nigga. Shit.
I'm 80-20
nigga.
He said he gonna give him a 6-pack. He gonna get D-Town one.
Yeah, he gonna get half of one, B-Mac.
You gonna get half of one.
He done went it down to half there.
You can have all
shit.
Hey, you can have all that beer. I don't drink beer.
Yeah.
You can have all that beer. Say, I did want to revert back to something, man, but that y'all were talking about that I didn't get a chance to. What's the problem? I heard Miss T said. What's the issue everybody got with Canelo? I'm trying to figure that out.
Oh man,
I'm not seeing it.
Well, Miss T can answer it because she said she don't like Canelo. It's on you, Miss T.
Yeah, well, Canelo, I don't like him, but y'all know why. It's the cheating thing for me. I never say he don't have talent or anything. The guy was, I think E Thriller was saying you don't keep the same energy with Tank Davis, how they moving. But my thing with Canelo, like the dude from the waist up got talent. It's undeniable. But, he did fight important fights. So sometimes in your boxing career, you could be on that money grab thing. I personally don't like it, but I can tolerate it better when you're coming down like at the tail end of your career, whatever that may be. Because we don't know when they're going to retire, but we know once you get up in your 30s, it's kind of like a slow decline. And Canelo, he fought a lot of people. I mean, he checked the box. Tank has not done that. So that's why I jumped in. I was like, y'all right. Tank has not done that. They're moving his career as if he's at the tail end of his career. And that's unfortunate for him.
So
Canelo
Miss T, you didn't have a problem with Sean Porter doing this last money grab?
No, I didn't have a problem. If Sean Porter, if that's what he wanted to do, but I'm not gonna give him that pass because I didn't know that there was a money grab at the end. I thought he came in there to win it. He just couldn't. But Sean
Miss
Porter,
T, that's him hating. That's all that is.
Yeah, Sean Porter feels deep in his heart that he could beat Earl. He don't feel that way about Bud.
Right.
And that's evidently clear.
Mm-hmm.
And shit, after the ass whooping he got from Bud, he was like, I might as well take it on back to the house.
Man, he retired, that boy, man.
So, Miss T, let me ask you this real quick. Now, you think Canelo's on some kind of money grab?
I'm sorry, say it again.
So you think Canelo's on some kind of money grab right now?
I think he on accolade, money grab. I think he on all that because he's moving around, all over the place. He's not getting one place, settling down. He's not defending his belts, but it's hard to say that about somebody who's already checked a lot of boxes. You know what I mean? Like if this was let's say, like, look at how Ryan Garcia doing. He's not trying to come up through the ranks. He trying to jump ahead of everybody and just get his accolades like the easiest way possible. But Canelo supposedly had more fights that's not even on the books. He's fought Floyd after Floyd, who really is the top dog. And so he's moving around. You know, I do think he moves around strategically. And I do think it'd be money because look how much he get paid. I don't think he's worth $40 and $50 million, but that's not for me to say. You know, when he was gonna fight Macaboo, I was gonna really throw my hands up, like, really? You know, but if he wants to go to 175, make a decision about the 168. I don't like that he avoid Andre, you know, but I don't really care for David Benavidez now, and I used to be a fan because he liked to pull that race shit too. So now that I saw that, I'm done with him.
Miss T, can I interject real quick?
Yeah.
Miss T, I gotta interject real quick, respectfully. There was no avoiding Andre. I mean, it's well documented. No, I was saying that he didn't avoid Andre. He asked for permission from the IBF to unify with the WBO, and they denied it. So I mean, there was no need for him to fight him. And that was back at 160.
Yeah, but he avoided him since 154.
Look it up.
Make the fight. The dude asking you, make the fight. It's in your wheelhouse.
Well,
make the fight.
Again, yes, ma'am. Well, that's what I'm saying. Again, he did at 160. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you good. I mean, and you ain't gotta, sugar touch me. Give it to me raw like you give it to them.
D-Town Blackers, are you really? D-Town Blackers,
I love General Big Bitch, Big Mac, all of y'all. I love all of y'all. Y'all just be talking. Go ahead.
Raw Dog Martin Payne, huh?
Well, no,
no Vaseline needed.
Oh, B-Mac, man. Hey, man. You fine, man.
I know I know a lot of people were unaware about that, and that it was well documented. So I just, when I heard it, I just want people to, like I said, it ain't no conjecture. That ain't something I made up. It's well documented. So, and then, I mean, like I said, I hear a lot of people say he's like you say, moving strategic. I mean, who else is he supposed to fight right now? I mean, I hear people say David Benavidez, but for what? That dude, that dude lost his belt before he got in the ring.
Well,
and I'm not saying you said that, but that that's just some of the stuff that go around on.
And what you just said, I didn't know anything about that. I just know at 154 he didn't fight him. And Andre, I don't know who he got to write a letter to or ask for him to get the fight. I don't see the problem. Fight him, get it over with. If he's not the goods and you can easily beat him, then just do it. It's not, he's a champion. Talking about Andre, and you're a champion. Just get it over with. I don't want to hear this payday. I don't like. I don't fight Mexican fighters, and you seem like you only fight select black fighters. I mean, that just doesn't make sense to me. Boxing is open to everybody.
Right.
If you're gonna be in the boxing game, then you fight everybody that you can. Like, those excuses don't make sense to me. That's all I was saying. I don't hate Canelo. I do think with him cheating the way he does, just for me is I can't deal with stuff like that because I feel like you have a disregard for human life, and this sport is hard enough than to take it to that level. So that's why I put that jacket on him. But I'm equal opportunity with this because taco meat get the same treatment. Dillian White, that is.
D-Town, as far as this joint with Canelo requesting to fight Andrew, I remember Golden Boy requested for Canelo to fight Andre if Canelo was to fight Deryevchenko. I remember that one. But even if, let's just say if that's the case, why didn't he still fight him?
So that I can't answer. I can't speak for that. But what like I say, what was made public was that, he tried to get the IBF to unify with the WBO, and they denied it. So why he didn't fight him? I mean, I would assume he didn't fight because he couldn't win the belt. That would be my assumption. But I mean, I can't answer for him. That would be my response. Well, if I can't win his belt, what I need to fight him for? That would have been my response.
Can I say something real quick? I would say this.
Because I
would say this.
Of course.
Oh yeah. I would just say this. I look at Canelo and his fan base. Canelo at this point, he can do no wrong. He can do no wrong. And one brother said, "Well, who?" I think you said, "Well, who else can he fight?" First of all, I don't think Canelo had the energy to want to, even if he attempted to, like the brother said already, with Golden Boy, even at that, and at a lower weight class as well. I don't think he had the energy to want to pursue such things. And then when Demetrius Andrade, when he confronted Canelo about that, you know how people have a public relations, like the way that Canelo belittled him, publicly belittled his challenge, and everybody, all his fans backed him. That right there, that's the end of that. So only the purists are going to demand something like that. Boxing purists. I mean, I'm telling you, it's randoms out here. When I say randoms, I'm speaking to the effect of him being a household name or him becoming a household name. Randoms know him and they speak well of him. I think that this is going to be just like a hidden argument. Like it's not going to, you're not going to fight Andrade. And for that, you know, I mean, if you just look at the direction that boxing's going, everybody trying to maximize their earnings. So you only get, that's why, again, I'm sorry to keep bringing up Terrence Crawford. That's why I mess with Terrence Crawford, because he still got that passion to be the best. Like that's what I care about, you know, versus Canelo. He has done enough. I mean, he seized the opportunity to go into these weight classes and do what he's done with guys who are, I mean, there's no talent. There's not heavy talent up there. That's why we only look at Charlo and Demetrius Andrade to be like, well, that's going to be the determining factor for us purists.
Chosen, not to cut you off, but can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
So you're saying that Canelo is basically picking and choosing, going up to these certain weight classes and stealing belts, right?
He sees the opportunity. I'm trying to be.
Hold on. I'm going somewhere with this, sir. Yeah. Why can't the other niggas do the same shit? I wait.
Oh no. I'm with you. I'm just trying to be diplomatic. You know,
it just seems like it's unfair, bro. Like Canelo, I get it. He's in position to pick and choose who he wants. I mean, we get it. He got the judges in his back pocket. He's been accused of cheating. I get all of that, but we gotta keep the same energy for these other niggas that ain't fighting each other, bro.
I can answer that question though. I mean, you don't have the money.
Let me say this.
One at a time, fellas. I can't hear everybody pointing at the same time.
Because I'm trying to answer back what you said. I'm saying that I agree with you. I'm just trying to be diplomatic. I'm not saying that that's not the case. I have those same problems with Canelo. I think that Canelo should be forced to have that passion to do what he has to do as a fighter. We all are purists. We love that. We want that. So go ahead, brother. That was going to interject. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I was gonna say this, man. If you don't have the machine behind you, you already know politics plays a role into unification bouts already. Like, look at the joint with Terrence Crawford. He can't even get a fight with Earl Spence. You know, he can't get a fight with none of these dudes. So politics does play a role. When you're in a position like Canelo or Floyd Mayweather or Oscar De La Hoya, you got that machine backing you and you got all that money, you get to move however you want to move.
Right.
But I can't agree with that, Bo.
See, man. I don't agree. I don't agree with that either. Hold on, y'all. Shout out to Run Boy Fresh for the $5 super chat, and I'm gonna let the Mac Mob cook. He said Cinnamon just cleared out division, so how can you cap for jokers who never been in a unification at the tender age of 30 plus years, Slim? Hey, yo, I appreciate that, bro. Shout out to my nigga Run Boy Fresh, man. I appreciate that super chat. Go ahead, Mac Mom. My bad, fam.
He gotta be from the DMV, Slim.
Oh,
know?
yeah, definitely.
We the only ones use Slim. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Go ahead, Mac Mob.
Hey, shout out to Ron Boy Friends. That's what's up. Hey, man, the reason why I was saying I was disagreeing because when you say the politics of boxing is not stopping Charlo and Benavidez from going at it. They both with the PBC.
I was just about to say.
Where's the politics in boxing over there?
Because I'm not disagreeing with that. What I'm saying is that we saying how come everybody else? What I'm saying everybody else don't have that luxury. Like matter of fact, Ron Boy Fresh just put up a one with the Andrew should fight the winner better be. He's still being in the same predicament. He don't have the politics backing him to go fight a better be or Smith. Who they both with? Top rank.
With Andre,
So you know
Andre left the
like,
PBC though, right?
Huh?
He left the PBC, right?
Andre with
he wasn't with the PBC.
He wasn't with the PBC before he went.
Andre
he
was with Rock Nation or some shit or some two guys that was on the Rock Nation.
Yeah, he was with Rock Nation before Ed Hearn. He wasn't never with the PBC.
I thought he was with PBC. Okay, well I stand corrected.
That's what I'm saying.
No problem. But that ain't got nothing to do. Andre, that's Andre, but that ain't got shit to do with the Charlos and Benavidez.
No, I don't disagree with that. But what I'm saying is, look at the problems Terrence Crawford having. He can't even get fights, that he won at welterweight. Even though he wants to fight, he can't get them. So it's not. We can't just say, "Oh, why can't everybody else do it?" Nah, it's not that simple. If you
you're only talking about one person though, Bo, and you talking about Andre though.
Like
nobody else has that same problem.
Say that again.
You're only speaking of Andre. Nobody else has that same problem.
I'm saying Terrence Crawford.
No, yeah, but we was talking about this in reference to with Canelo, right? I mean, because Crawford has went through 3 divisions, unified, Ring Magazine. He's been Fighter of the Year 2 times, undisputed. He's got all those accolades.
Right.
Charlo and Benavidez, who are we talking about? They don't.
Mm-hmm.
So what is stopping them from going over here and doing that? Because when we talk about Crawford, these guys ain't even done what Crawford has done, and we feel like they freezing Crawford out from getting the Spence fight. But these guys haven't even done that. So they on the same side. Why did him, Caleb Plant, and Charlo, Caleb Plant, and David Benavidez, they should have been had round robin by now.
You know why, B-Mac? That's because they all waiting on the payday. They waiting on the payday. That's why.
Yeah. So
they all waiting in line for Canelo.
See, before Canelo fought Caleb Plant, motherfuckers was talking about Caleb Plant too. You know what I'm saying? We always hear all types of shit until it happened.
Hey, yo, hold on, y'all. Shout out to Ron Boy Fresh for that $2 super chat. He said Andre should go fight Better Be Smith winner.
I think he'd be reaching on that one.
Ain't that what Canelo doing though? Ain't Canelo?
I don't think he can get that big. That's kind of big for
Andre. Man, like I said earlier, he'll be in the same predicament. He ain't gonna get the fight.
Hold on, wait a minute, y'all. Wait, maybe I'm tripping. But what weight class did Canelo start at?
147.
Okay, and what weight class did Andre start at?
That I don't know.
Okay, so why are we saying that's too much for him when Canelo doing this shit? I'm lost.
I'm not saying it's too much for him. I'm saying he ain't gonna get the fight. Now Canelo started at the age of 15.
Wait a minute, somebody said that's too much. I'm just trying to figure out.
I think that would be a reach for Andre. It would be a reach, kind of like when I ain't saying he should do it, but I'm just saying it's a reach for him. Kind of like what Kell Brook did with Gennady Golovkin. He reached. I mean, he dared to dream, but it didn't work out.
Wait a minute, Ms. T. So is it not a reach for Canelo doing the same thing that everybody criticizing him for?
He
was the smaller man.
No, I'm gonna tell you why. Because I think from the beginning of Canelo's career, before we even knew about him, Canelo has always been a big guy. Somehow he made it work. He got down to those weights. I don't think it's foreign for him to fight at those bigger weights. I mean, and that's to his advantage, like Floyd. It's not foreign for Floyd to fight at 147. I don't think Floyd goes through anything to make that weight. It's all about picking your weight carefully. And I think Canelo took advantage of his youth, and which I'm saying is wrong. He took advantage of his youth and he got down to those weights and he fought there and he did well. And then when he moving up, is nothing. It's nothing for him to move up because he's a big guy anyway. I don't know if Andre can hold that type of weight and do what he do, but he can certainly try. That's all I'm saying.
My only thing with that too, Canelo started fighting at 15. I mean,
15,
you're still growing. You know what I'm saying? So that's, if somebody like would have started their career in the U.S. at 15 years old, I'm quite sure they'll move up. That same thing with Pacquiao. He moved up 8 divisions, right? He started at when he was 16 years old. Your body is still growing. So it's easier to adjust your weight and grow into your man body.
All I'm hearing is a bunch of excuses. I'm sorry. Y'all not making sense to me on this point. I'm sorry.
What's the point that you was making? I need to hear that.
The point I'm trying to make is y'all criticize Canelo for picking and choosing, not to stand in one weight class, moving up to try to face a Macabu or somebody at 175 or staying at 168. But when we say, well, damn, why can't these other niggas do the same thing? If it's so easy, why can't Andre do it? Why hasn't David Benavidez done it? Why hasn't Charlo done it? These niggas ain't even doing it. But then y'all want to turn around and say, that's a reach for Andre Howe when Canelo was the smaller fighter.
No, I'm not saying Canelo's pick and choosing. What I'm saying is that what I said earlier is the fact that when you got that money, when you the money guy, you can move however you want to move. That's what I'm saying. Like somebody like Terrence Crawford, Demetrius, Andre, they can't move. Like even if they want to move that way, you got to deal with the politics. You got to deal with the promotion. Oh, well, you got to.
Okay, so Charlo and David Benavidez can't make nothing shake.
Like I said, I can't defend that whatsoever. That's on Charlo. He the one. I say Charlo's ducking.
That's all I'm saying. Hold on, y'all. Shout out to my nigga Run Boy Fresh on the motherfucking chat with the Black Picasso. Holla at me, fam.
Hey, Slim, I've been trying to get with you for a minute, man.
I appreciate that, fam. Hey, I be hearing you on other people's channels, man. You been on Coach Malachi's shit cooking.
Man, you know how it is. But y'all, my girl Miss T lunching, but I ain't gonna get on that right now. As far as Andre, that y'all making too many excuses why these other motherfuckers ain't fighting each other. That's what it sounds like to me.
I agree.
If y'all think y'all fight is that thorough, it's not named Cinnamon. Why don't Andre? Didn't they send an offer to Charlo? Aren't they trying to send an offer to Benavidez? Okay, well, send an offer to the winner of Better Beef and fucking and Smith. Because y'all keep using these excuses, but truth be told, Daniel Jacobs was supposed to fight Smith. And then motherfucking Smith caught fucking COVID. That's the reason why he didn't get the fight. Isn't he with the zone Matchroom? He got an offer sent. And that fight was just about to get made. So what's the difference? Why don't Andrade go up and get that fight? This is the point.
This difference. If nobody's taking the offer, then
send the offer? You don't know. Send the offer. They sent the offer for Jacobs and it got signed. The only reason why the fight didn't happen, Mo, is what I'm telling you is Smith caught COVID. So how is it that Cinnamon is able to go to 175, but motherfuckers this bigger than him, and y'all think Cinnamon is this big dude? He's not big. He's Andrade is, and yeah, I know. She know who said it. Cinnamon is not bigger than Andrade. Cinnamon is not bigger than Charlo. Cinnamon ain't bigger than Benavidez. I've been up on these jokers up front and personal up front on them, all of them. So I'm telling you, Cinnamon is just short, stocky with some big ass calves. He's just more, you know what I'm saying? He more stompier like. You know, you dig what I'm telling you? He got girth. But these motherfuckers got length, size. They can get up there. I'm telling you, y'all making too many excuses why Cinnamon is cleaning. Y'all making too many excuses why Cinnamon is cleaning up the board and everybody else just sitting around waiting for a fucking handout. It's like y'all motherfuckers okay with this welfare shit that's going on. Tell them motherfuckers to jump up there.
I'm gonna say this. I'm not making excuses. I'm saying this. I'm saying that. Look, I was on this channel like some months, like I think last year, the beginning of last year, saying I don't think Andrade got what it takes. I don't think Charlo got what it takes to beat them. You know, that's why I'm trying to sound diplomatic as I can because I
okay,
like
but this is my point though. But this is my point, Mo.
Okay,
but hold up, real quick. You say they don't got what it takes. But why is Cinnamon going to 175 fighting Bivol?
That's the whole
What
point. And that's a
what
50,
you
that's considered a 50-50 fight right now. So at the end of the day, one motherfucker is daring to be great. These other motherfuckers is standing in single file line looking for a fucking handout. And I think Andrade is a
Man,
boogeyman. No, don't get it
with
wrong.
that
I think
with that I
Andrade
gotta
is a
agree.
boogeyman.
So like when Tank, when they was trying to move him to 147, I said that's a reach. I don't discredit Tank's talent. I don't discredit anybody he could have fought in 147. I say it's a reach, you know, because I don't see him weight wise, you know, being comfortable at that weight and doing whatever. And so that's all I said when I'm saying about Andrade. He hasn't shown me that you ready for like 175. So I'm not saying making excuses.
So wait a minute. So Cinnamon showed you he ready for 175 though.
But yeah, but that's all I said. So like, what the point is, like, I have my reasons for not liking Cinnamon, and it has really nothing to do with what he could do in the ring.
All right, okay, and that's cool. We on the same accord, but see, the difference is that's why Cinnamon will never be number one pound for pound on my list because he popped hot. But at the end of the day, I'm the type that's gonna keep it a buck. Yeah, I'm the same motherfucker to tell you. Everybody know I'm a Bud fan, but at the end of the day, Bud need to go to 54 because none of them jokers at 147 want to smoke. Go to 154.
If he go to 154, he's gonna run into the same.
No, he not. No, he not. He can.
On,
no, he
man.
won't. You know me. Say.
Hey,
Listen to what I'm.
No, hold on.
Bro,
If the guy comes out on the PBC and said we don't want to insult the guy, do you think they're gonna not insult him if he go to 154? Because guess who got the belts? The PBC.
Okay, but the thing about it is he got leverage. He can make a mandatory. You dig what I'm telling you? So he can become the automatic mandatory next year. And therefore he got leverage to get the fights he want. How the fuck you think White got the fucking Fury fight? You thought they made a deal? Nah, he had leverage and got the mandatory.
Ron Boy.
Yeah,
hey, look, fam. Look here, you know, we from the DMV, so I feel you on that, Slim. But the only thing about moving up 54 is the problem. What you talking about is that if they don't want to get the Bud, they don't want to get the Bud. He can go for mandatory. Hold up.
Yeah,
he can go for mandatory all he wants to, right? We're stopping them from unifying, being undisputed when they had this fight and dropping the WBO.
And you know what? I don't care. But you know what's gonna happen? Bud no. That's not. I don't care about. At the end of the day, Bud gonna pad his stats. Listen to what I'm telling you. Bud gonna pad his stats, and he gonna be a full division champion. Cause what? Motherfuckers at 147.
Okay, so you saying
that's not my problem.
So you're not necessarily saying for him to go up to be undisputed. You just want him to win another belt.
Exactly, because exactly. Go pad your stats. Stop waiting around for motherfuckers.
Yeah, but that's I hear you with that, but that's still not what Bud want. Bud
do want that because Bud
he want the glory though.
No. Let me tell you. Let me break this down.
Bud want that glory, Slim.
I hear you, but let me tell you what happened. What fucked it up? They already knew. Top Rank already knew they weren't able to get the Earl Spence fight. You know what was on the back. You know what the next move was going to be. Was them to fight Carlos Adames. Carlos Adames fucked the money up, and he couldn't get the belt. He couldn't beat Patrick Teixeira. They were on to make that Carlos Adames and Bud fight was already on the table, but Carlos fucked it up because they knew they weren't going to get none of them fights over there. So Bud was going to go to 154 anyway. That's what jokers don't know.
But he can still do that, you know. But that's not ultimately what Bud want, man.
That is what Bud already said, man. Look, Bud been calling out Mel 2 years ago. Mel already said he'll beat the fuck out of Mel. So why? So you think Bud the type of nigga that's gonna call a nigga out and don't take up on that man? Bud will go up there.
I'm not saying that. If he can get Mel, he want that. But my point is that just being a 4-division champ ain't just what he want. He want the glory. If he
he can't get the glory.
That's what we're
saying. Didn't he tell us he can't put a gun to their head and make them? But you know what he can do? But you know what he can do? Go to 154 and get a belt. Whether they fight you or not, you still gonna go down in the history books as a 4-division world champion and avoid it in 2 divisions. 147 and 154.
Hold on, y'all. Let me ask Ron Boy Fresh this.
Yeah.
Hey, do you think he would get the fights if he were to sign with the PBC?
Do I think he'll get the fight? But no, the only way he'll get the fight with PBC unless he sign a multi-fight deal.
Right.
The only way, and that's what I've been saying for years.
Deal, maybe.
No, they need 3 fights out of him. They need Bud so good. They need 3 fights out of him. They're gonna want Bud to fight 3-4 fights, but the problem is they so busy chasing motherfucking Mexicans and Hispanics, they don't want to put no money in no black boxer like Bud. They already told you they not dealing with no black boxers. As much as these motherfuckers run around thinking PBC is pro-black, it's nothing like that. You can tell by the way they moving. You can tell by the way they moving Fat Boy up West Baltimore. They not worried about fighting no black boxers.
Nah.
You think they gonna put him in a ring with motherfucking Chris Colbert? Fuck no. They not about to do no shit like that. That motherfucker, all he do is build up off of fucking Hispanic last names. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. And y'all sitting here capping for that motherfucker? That motherfucker is protected.
That was five.
Nah, my man was in here capping, doing all that motherfucking booty shaking for that protected ass motherfucker up West Baltimore. That nigga is protected.
He already left.
He ain't on here no more, bro.
That motherfucker got me heated, Slim. I was like, I don't understand these motherfuckers. All this shit is smoke and mirrors. And what TBE did is great. You know what Floyd is great at? Matchmaking. And he matchmaking the fuck out of Fat Boy. And it is what it is.
Like this, bro. I put it like this, bro. I grew up in Baltimore and I ain't even fucking with Tank, dude.
Slim, this shit is ridiculous. And the sad part is when everybody see, because you know, me and Ellaby, I don't know if y'all follow me on Twitter, but me and Ellaby go at it all the time. You know what I'm saying? And so we been had run-ins. Ellaby already told me what they doing. They not worried about making no world. They not worried about making no pound for pound boxer. They not worried about making no world-class boxer. They just want a motherfucker to stay afloat so they can keep the lights on at TMT. That's why all them fighters over there leaving.
Hey Ron, don't LB got you on that block party, right?
Nah, he cool. I mean, he had me on there, but he had to unblock me because you know me and him had a personal problem. So he in the DM and shit. So we agree to disagree. But he know I'm real, so he can't fuck with me like that. Slim know I'm fucking real, so I ain't even he can show off in front of other motherfuckers, but everybody know I'm real. So and I'm easy to find. I'm in Vegas. I'm everywhere you want me to be. You did. So at the end of the day,
that nigga he ain't hit you with that Eddie Hearn energy, huh? Because you know he want to fuck Eddie Hearn up.
Well, yeah, but I spoke to him about that. I'm like that, did he? But see. Okay. Yeah, no. He did hit me with that. No, he hit me with that. We were supposed to meet. I don't know if y'all. This was a big thing, but at the end of the day, the problem with Ellaby is, man, Ellaby tried too motherfucking hard, and I told him, I was like, Slim, you got too much. We got too much money because you think you the only y'all motherfuckers think that Floyd don't. Y'all they stopped printing money since Floyd got it all. I was like, y'all like the only millionaires around this motherfucker. You did. I was like, so stop with the whole y'all think y'all mighty, you know, and then they come to find out. I was like, what I've been told y'all is y'all wasn't gonna fight Haney and y'all can't afford Haney. So it's like they coming, man. Look, this shit is all smoke and mirrors, Slim.
He
and
said
people
that out of his
falling
own mouth. He said who was going to pay for Devin Haney's purse. Yeah, right. Yeah, he said this shit.
They can't afford no motherfucking Haney. So you mean to tell me that the Fat Boy Davis, who's supposed to be this cash cow, can't afford to pay a motherfucker $3 million? So you telling me if you can't afford to pay that man $3 million, Fat Boy ain't making $3 million. And AB already told y'all Fat Boy ain't making his money.
Yep. That's who I thought he was talking about too, bro.
He is talking about Fat Boy.
Talking about Tank. Yep.
Because these motherfuckers, this shit is smoke and mirrors. And like I said, man, Davis got the talent. And if Davis wanted to go to 147, you know what? He could probably beat. If you put the top 10 motherfuckers at 147, he'll beat half of them. That's the sad part. I guarantee it. It won't be Bud and Earl of that. But what I'm saying is he can smack up. He'll beat Keith. He'll beat Keith. Whether y'all won't believe it or not, he'll beat the shit out of Keith. He'll put all types of pressure on Keith. He'll put bona fide pressure on Keith.
Well, hey y'all, man, we've been on this bitch for about 2 hours and 20 minutes, man. Let's go ahead and wrap this shit up.
Oh, yeah.
Man. Go ahead, Ron, boy. Close it
man, off, man. I just wanted to, you know, say my 2 cents, but man, I'm gonna be fucking with you, E. I've always wanted to rock with you. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Jump on with you. You always had some real shit. And I be seeing my man from the DMV in here too. You know me, man. I just keep it a buck, man. I do boxing. I ain't got time for no promotional company shit. I don't got time for none of that. Everybody know who I fuck with. I fuck with that boxer, this boxer, and that's it. I don't deal with promotional companies.
Already, fam. I appreciate them super chats too, bro.
Yeah.
Salute. Hey, going out the chosen, man. Closing thoughts.
Hey man, hey, listen. I would love to see Kell and Thurman. Hey, I would love to see Terrence because since he can't touch what he wants, I would love to see him go up and pursue that Charlo fight, man. That looks so much better. This debacle with the 147 division.
Yeah.
Hey yo, the debacle with the 147 division kind of looked like when Floyd was calling out all the guys when he was getting hot and nobody wanted to fight him. Hey, I like what was his name that was just speaking on that. I like what he was saying, the points he was making. Hey, you can't sit around waiting. Hey, be what you are. You're a boxer, you're a fighter. Hey, he want the glory, he can get the glory at 154 too, man. So hey, I agree with that big time. But yeah, man, appreciate you for having me, man.
Oh, anytime, bro. Shout out to the chosen one, man. Appreciate you. Joe Cool, closing thoughts, my brother.
God bless everybody. Everybody stay safe.
Thank you.
Hopefully in the future we can get the fights that we want. And just stay blessed, everybody. We'll do this again.
Same to you. Shout out to Joe Cool. Miss T, closing thoughts, kind man.
Hey, thank y'all for letting me jump on. With Terrence Crawford, I would like to see him be undisputed in both the 147 and 154. I would also like for the next person to put a microphone in front of him to ask him what's a reasonable time to wait after Ugas and Spence fight is over before he go up to 154. It could be a month, it could be a week. When is it that he could tell that's some bullshit to wait on? And if it's some bullshit to wait on, go on and get them belts up at 154. But thank you guys for having me, and as always, I'm always tuned in to all of you guys. So thanks.
Thank you, Miss T. Appreciate that, Miss T. Salute. All right, going out the bowl. Closing thoughts, my brother.
Hey, another great show as always, E Thriller, man.
Thank you.
Definitely like rocking with everybody on the panel, whether we agree or not. I believe everybody made some valid points. And I definitely everybody's cool with me, man.
Everybody but five. Five didn't make no valid point.
Oh, yeah.
That tank shit. Running niggas out the chat with that shit. My bad. Go ahead, Bob.
Nah. But other than that, that's all I have to say, man. So definitely, Mac, man, when you gonna come out? When's your next show, bro?
Hey man, I'm gonna be coming out back next week, man. I'm gonna probably do some videos, man. I was a little under the weather, man, but I'm getting it together, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be coming right back out next week.
All right. So with that being said, everybody, peace.
Peace, man.
Mosquito spray. Closing thoughts, my brother.
Yeah, appreciate you having me on E3. Good chopping with y'all. One more time, and Amir Khan need to hang him up. Hopefully, he do that. It's interesting to see if Kell Brook do something going forward. Be a good test for some of these young guys or something. Again, I'm excited about boxing, man. We just want to get the fights we want. That's all. Yeah, I'll take it easy now.
All right, you too, bro. All right, B-Mac, a.k.a. the Mac Mob. Closing thoughts, my brother.
Hey, man, I want to thank everybody on the panel, man. Bold and Understanding, man. Y'all go ahead and sub up to my man up there, Bold and Understanding, man. My man, Mosquito Spray. Miss T with Boxing Fans TV. Miss T, you sign up to Miss T over at Boxing Fans TV. Is that right, Miss T?
Boxing Fans Talk TV.
Boxing Fans Talk. I'm sorry, Miss T. Boxing Fans Talk. That's right. And Joe Cool, I ain't know that was you over there, Joe Cool, man. What it do, fam?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Like what, man? I thank y'all for the chat, man. On the panel, man, the chosen. My man Ron Boy Fresh came through for the DMV Slim. You know what I'm saying? One love, man. If I miss you, man, a shout out to you, man. WJ Luggett, man. General Big Fish, my man D-Town Blaster, and the rest of them, man. And to my motherfucking brother, my mentor, E Thriller, the Black Picasso, because he paint the picture so vividly. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button and subscribe to my man E Thriller, the Black Picasso, man. And don't forget, man, to subscribe to the Mac Mob, man, because we're gonna be coming out, man, next week and going live again throwing some more videos, man, and I'm feeling a little bit better. You know what I mean? So I appreciate everybody. I appreciate you, E. Thank you, man, once again, man, to everybody, man. I miss you, man. I'm sorry, man, but I'll catch you next week. One love to everybody, man. Peace.
I had a question.
Go ahead, Mr. I'm sorry.
I looked at one of y'all shows and you said, I'm naming them. What day is that going down?
That's what I'm be going with next week. I'm naming shit. I'm tired of shit. I know E don't want to put names out there and shit out, but you know what? Fuck all this. I'm tired of certain shit, man, and I'm calling it. I'm calling it. I'm sorry. I got to start saying some shit. I'm tired of seeing the fuck shit. So yeah, it's coming.
Hey, yo, Miss T, B-Mac on his Machiavelli intro track #1 shit. Why did they even get this nigga started? You on that shit?
You gonna have all the trolls coming for you, B-Mac.
Hey, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. You know what I mean?
Already, man. But hey, I appreciate each and every one of y'all for tapping in on the panel. Shout out to everybody that got it in with us on the chat, man. Salute, salute, salute. Until next time, we gone. Holla.
Peace.
The Black Picasso cleaning up the sport of boxing, speaking facts over the gossip. Haters all up in the comments. I ain't here to be liked, but smash that like and noti button. We don't sugarcoat nothing, just healthy boxing discussions. E-Thriller, painting these pictures oh so vivid. Applying Duke, Coach K, that straight full court pressure. Only God could judge me, so tell these chumps ducking smoke. Remember one thing that the boxing guys don't like: ugly. Shut out Big Fish and everybody that joins the panel. For all my new supporters, sub to the channel. Like Floyd say, it's easy work. That bait jab with that left hook send them straight to sleep. Experts, we the experts. We never sugarcoat. Tune in to Black Picasso. Sit back, enjoy the show. Enjoy the show.